Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for another live show for episode 56 of the podcast, and we're back to talk about more anime, more manga, more hentai, and also have a special guest for Shade of Red, the creator on Webtoons and everything like that. So let's get started. Let's have a good time and let's enjoy ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Anime Lately podcast. I'm your host, Sam the Manga Man, and here with me are my Botakus. Introducing first, the Game Master, the divine god woken of divinity, the director of anime, Mr. King of Games himself, Ray Apollo! Our next creature is the demon in the Black Clover community. He has a great love for Weekly Shonen Jump, the Hurricane Typhoon, Legend Bash, Miguel Our next Brotaku is the CEO of the Careful for Spoilers Podcast Network, founder of the No Anime, No Life Facebook group. He is JB, exclusive, the great and talented James Barnes. And now we have waited a long time for this fated meeting. And now finally our special guest. He is the hero of New Earth, on the quest to destroy the 7 hearts of the devil. He is the answer when the world is in time of need. The creator of Giana, Ray Apollo's Waifu, the creator of Shade of Red, L.S Fraser!
I didn't know what hand signs to throw up, so I just
He just put everything. He like,
I done everything, bro. I basically busted the dance. You get me?
That was the best intro you've ever done, Sam.
Yeah, man. Bro, I was sad. I was thinking I wasn't gonna get one. I mean, everyone else got one. I was like,
everybody gets one.
Everyone gets it.
Now it lives on the internet forever. You have one.
Oh my god,
Sam, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool.
Okay.
Listen,
I agree, right, James?
Sam.
Listen,
Right, James?
I followed the laws of dibs.
Thank you,
Okay,
Sam.
I followed the laws of dibs.
Sam is the only one I like. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you.
That's been known. That Sam's your favorite out of the whole team. That's been known.
if I ever get famous and get invited to cons, Sam, you gotta announce me everywhere, bro.
Sam, you got a job.
Sam is good. Trust me. He's very underrated. People really don't know. Like, he's a great announcer. Like, I hope he one day becomes an announcer for some type of wrestling ring or something like that.
I wear a suit and everything. I wear the whole suit and everything. Have that mic over there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to...
I was so hype. I almost suplexed my chair. I forgot we was talking about anime for a second.
I mean, there are no wrestling animes.
This is a conversational podcast, so
yeah.
That's all,
and
that's
plus,
no chair suplexing.
You know what's funny about wrestling? Not exactly wrestling, but I was rewatching Megalobox on Netflix because it's on because it's both sub and dub. I was like, I've never seen the dub, so let's watch it. It's actually really good, and I miss it. I wish the story was better, but still entertaining. It's still good, and the OST, the music's still amazing. So I was watching it last night. I saw the first 3 episodes. Joe and everything, the fighting and everything is really entertaining. So I can understand the wrestling aspect because it's just the announcer is always what hypes up the show very well.
Do you want to know something funny? I've been confused about Mega Blocks and Mega Bots for about 3 years now.
Oh, so you mean Metabots and Megalobox? Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I've been confused about them because one of them's about fighting robots and one of them's about fighting robots. Fighting robots kind of as well.
Yeah, one's fighting robots and one's like half fighting robots.
Yeah, half fighting robots.
But then the last guy he fights is kind of like half robot, but then he takes off his robot arms in a way. So
what kind of spoiler is that? What if I wanted to watch this now? Well, there's no point watching Mega Blocks now. Mega Blocks? Am I saying the right thing?
It's kind of like Real Steel. It's kind of like Real Steel, but in anime, but you wear the armor. It's kind of like that.
Weird.
Right?
You know, you should just watch Hajime no Ippo instead. It's fine.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I do watch that. So there we go.
See, you know, it's
There we
fine.
go.
It's fine.
Come on.
Yep.
One day I'll watch that. If I'm correct, it's free. If it's free on YouTube, like the whole thing's on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. My friend.
I mean,
my
no, it's
friend,
not. But yes,
Vash,
No,
are you watching anime like they did back in the day? Remember when you guys had to watch Naruto in
no,
part one?
no.
part
It's
two,
literally
part-
all
in-
free on
in,
YouTube. Like it's
in
all the
240p.
episodes.
Back
is
in
on
the day, you had
Yeah,
to give your
240p.
computer like hypergonosyphilades to watch anime, you
Yeah,
know,
it
and
was-
so
it was
I remember it was bad. And,
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, because-
one. Sorry.
Not because I was gonna say George is the one that actually showed me this all on YouTube. Like all the episodes and everything is on YouTube for free. and
George
everything.
showed you that?
Yeah,
Oh,
And-
then it's terrible. Don't do it.
but
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch it again. I mean, Megalobox, not Hame no Ippo. That will be watched one day. I don't know when. Probably by the end of this year. Hopefully by the time I start Hame no Ippo and reading it, maybe Ray could be cut up to One Piece.
Listen, hey, have you caught up to Vigilantes yet?
Actually, two
Shut up.
chapters. 2 chapters.
Shut up. You
Hey,
ain't even caught up yet, so I don't want to hear nothing from you. Nothing.
James, are you cut up?
No, not at all.
But he didn't tell me he was gonna be caught up. He didn't tell me that. You did. And you're not caught up.
Vigilantes-
It's been
Vigilantes is
3 weeks.
Vigilantes is actually fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's so good.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. I can't lie.
When
It
they
really
started started talking about hero sociology, I was like, wait, I actually
Wasn't
get
that
this.
so
I'm
good?
studying. Yeah, I
Exactly.
was like, I'm studying this. I actually know what's going on for once. Like,
So good.
this is crazy.
So good. But yeah, no, he been telling me for 3 weeks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get caught up to Vigilantes.
Well, we were supposed to be cut up, and
Nah,
everything,
you
but-
did nothing. You was nothing but excuses.
But Shonen
Nothing.
Ronin kept getting postponed. But since we're on the topic, when I announced it that we're gonna start this weekend, finally to announce this, and we finally
I
have
mean,
the
we
graphics.
technically have already started. The first episode's in the bag. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
it's gonna continue.
It's gonna
this
continue.
weekend.
The official launch will be up this weekend. We usually record it Sunday is what we plan to, and have it out Monday. So the official Shonen Ronin will be out on Monday from now on. So for those that have been asking that we announce a month ago and everything, we're officially launching it this weekend. So stay tuned for that. So
And Vash might be caught up to Vigilantes by then.
I definitely will. And to Undead Unlock and Mashley.
Yes, I need to catch up on Mashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undead Unlock, I read a couple chapters last night and it's so good. I just cut up to him looking like some type of Super Saiyan 4 and it's freaking awesome. I love the design. It's freaking dope. Like,
Bash, I think you might be the only person who gives out spoilers as much as me.
Literally, I think
Oh, no.
so. Like literally, the
No,
Vash
no.
is the most spoiler-filled person
I
I've ever
respect
met.
it. I respect
out of the
Ever.
team,
respect
yes,
it.
it's me.
Not
Out
even
of
just the team.
Well, we had some behind the
Not
scenes.
even just the team.
You spoiled some Tower of God for us behind the scenes.
Exactly.
No, I didn't.
You're just-
No, I didn't. It literally, Bam's just looking older and just him looking tougher. That's all. I just agreed to it. Like, yeah, that's him. That's
But
what I agreed.
what if I want my little Bam to be weak forever?
Yeah.
He's an
my
MC.
little
That's
Bam.
never gonna happen. No MC will ever be weak.
I
That-
mean,
I'm trying to think.
right now.
ReZero.
Wasn't the guy from didn't the guy from a Amiga Kill suck? He's an MC that sucks. didn't he get killed?
Yeah, but the guy from ReZero, but the guy from ReZero is supposed to meant to be weak because that's his story and also that's his character.
but you don't know that story until it's the end.
Exactly.
How wait, the guy from Thing gets killed.
We
Yeah.
don't listen. I'm not listen.
Oh, but
Sorry,
the guy-
I'm
the
not
guy-
gonna. I'm not gonna say this too loud because my wife's name is Rachel. But we don't claim Rachel. She does belong to the streets. Okay, we don't.
No, I'm just surprised that the guy from RE0 dies. I had no clue.
I mean, yeah.
Whoa, Vash, you spoiled again.
Oh my
What
bad.
happened? No, that wasn't me. But I do want to give a big shout out to our big most watcher in the podcast and plus the YouTube videos as he is here now and plus his first time watching live. He's from the UK as well.
My guy.
Anime he's here. He's always watching our podcast all the time, and he's a big fan of us. So I just want to give a big shout out to him. He's also a YouTuber. So if you want to check out his content, go ahead, just go click his video and everything, guys.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. My
Welcome
guy.
to the live show. It's a good time. Trust me.
I can't see the YouTube comments. Has anyone said anything about my attire, my accent yet, or?
Oh yeah,
Not
there's
yet.
a lot. Drew, I think that's his say his name. Drew M says, let's not make sure he spoils. Let's protect Giana. Emo Punk says worst anime girl. Of all I can think of, anime girl being worst character is Sakura. Damn, not Sakura's not the worst. It's just she's badly written. She could be written, but she's not the worst girl. She
She hasn't done like the backstab.
Yeah.
where you
10-10
can
is
get your
way
things to-
worse. Okay.
No, fuck Sakura. 10-10. I don't remember. I don't get
10-10
angry
is
at 10-10.
she's barely in the show when you think about it. Sakura at
Yeah.
least did stuff.
That's my point.
You know
So
what, yeah, to
people really misinterpret what's a bad character. I'm sorry, like worst anime girl or like bad character. It's just that Sakura was badly written, but she was still a character. She had
She had
depth.
highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sakura had a bunch of moments that made her a hero. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
She's
if
good.
you
That's
ask,
good.
I'll give Sakura one moment. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. The Sasori
wow, a
fight.
game. Oh my god, a game.
That
I
was
mean, the
fucking-
Sasori fight was lit. So
That was
Oh, yeah.
fucking cold. Like, you know when you had Chio like pulling you back and stuff. Is that named Chio, the old lady pulling
I mean,
you back
that
and
was,
some
to
madness.
me, outside of the movies, that was her best fight. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
she-
she didn't have a pretty baller fight in one of the movies though. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
She's better than Orihime.
from Bleach.
no, she ain't because Orihime got way better plot.
No.
But she was more of a plot device used as a damsel distress most of the time.
Oh, y'all thought I was talking literally. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
I literally rewatched Bleach the other day, and she was like Ichigo was fighting Grimjow, and it panned to Orihime, and I was just not in the mood, and I was just looking. I was like,
What
"Don't
is
say
she
it."
doing?
I was like, no, but I was watching it, and it panned onto her. I was like, "Don't fucking say it! Don't fucking say it!" And she said, "Kurosaki Kun." I was just like, "Shut up, man!" Great, bro. Give me
But
a break.
that Grimjow fight though.
Oh,
Was still good.
That's fire.
That is fire.
stuff
That is fire.
But
You can't
great
put
fight.
Orihime scenes in it, and then-
For me, out of the big three, Bleach was the one I was late into the game because of her. Not her as a character, but they really show a lot of down to distress arcs. And that's what were not turned me off. It was just got late in the game. I was like, I'll take my time watching it, binging it and everything. But something that really made me take my time, and that had as much as an anime, a lot of filler compared to One Piece and compared to Naruto. So that's what really threw me off. Like just taking my sweet time with Bleach.
Take it like this. Your boob size in Bleach defines how important you are as a character, bar Rukia.
I'm about to say, except for Rukia.
Except for
Everybody
Rukia.
else though,
Oh yeah,
badong zones.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
exactly.
crazy, and that's why I love Bleach. I'm not Kubo.
Yeah.
my
You know,
man.
yeah,
oh,
like one
I
of
love
the
Bleach too.
one of the funniest anime scenes is the time when Rangiku tried to stay around Ichigo's house. And he was
Oh,
like, no one can stay. She's like, not even me. He's like, especially not you.
Especially you,
And she starts pulling up her skirt, and then
you
he's like,
harlot.
I'm a modest man. I'm a modest man. Like, oh my days, bro. That was.
I still love Bleach. I love.
Oh
Bleach.
yeah, me too.
Hey,
Like, Bleach
I can't
is a
wait
lot
for
of
its
fun.
return.
I can't wait for its return either. Like I said,
Same here.
we've talked about this before. We hope that they amend some of the ending, like
They better.
But I love
just-
Bleach.
My
I
one
mean-
thing I really want to see, not to give a full spoiler, is but
Here we go. It's already started. We got
Here we
two
go.
spoiler
Here we
boys in the
go.
house. Now he feels
Here we go.
empowered. Great.
I mean,
I just want to say it's Kenpachi moment in the manga. That's all I want to say. I just want to see that in the anime.
Wow, I'm really proud of you. That was like
yeah.
that was very ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally,
wow.
I literally
Well
said
done.
not to get spoiler because I know that.
No.
people didn't read
You
Bleach.
said that multiple times and didn't spoil something. So like,
Hey,
this was
I'm not-
this was good. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this one. I'm gonna take that one. We talked
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
one.
You can stop
as you guys were saying, I do hope that they fix it because they turned Juha back into Juha whack, fam.
Oh my god!
Listen.
Oh, man, I mean, whoa, shit. I mean, shit.
But no, I'm gonna say like they took one of their most ridiculous villains, and they was
Yeah.
like, and by the way,
Yeah,
we're trash now.
yeah, exactly. Juha whack. Juha whack.
Oh man, yeah, but no, he came in, slapped all the captains. Was like, this is
Yeah.
my house. And,
Shout out to the first commander's vice captain.
True.
Shout out to the
Man.
first commander. Done so much for the Bleach series, bro.
Oh, I mean, basically saved it, but you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm not going too much into
Yeah,
it.
save the goatee 13 more times than I can count.
Uh-huh.
I know,
But
and the saddest thing is, though, he's a silent hero. No one even remembers his name.
And that's okay.
But me,
Yamamoto?
No, vice captain.
Oh,
Maybe.
vice
The-
captain.
Vice
Yeah,
captain is Yamamoto.
yeah.
Yeah, the vice captain. His vice captain that was one of the
See,
most
you just proved
respected
his
elders.
point. You just proved his point.
That
One of the
nobody
most
remembers.
respected elders in the whole of the Bleach society.
Oh, but the
But
thing
again,
is,
We know
me
his
myself.
last. We know his last name.
What is
We
his
do?
last name?
He's the grandfather of Rukia and Byakuya.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. His
What?
grandfather.
I think you just pulled out your ass, bro.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I can remember this.
Sam's like, he's like, you made that up.
I do vouch
grandfather.
for Sam because he does remember a lot of shit that I don't even know. Like when me him do the Digimon video last Saturday night, he was naming Digimon's name out of nowhere. I'm like, bitch, how do you remember Studio's name? It's been 20 something years. You're like, I just remember shit. I'm like, you remember father character that we barely remember in the anime? Like, yeah, I'm like, okay. So I don't know.
a lot of
Sam
stuff.
could be right. I just don't believe him at the moment, but he could be right.
I don't think I ever saw him and Rukia speak. I don't think I saw him speak to anyone. I don't think.
Well, like, you know, that kind of clan family don't have the best communication in a way.
Oh yeah, they don't.
They don't really, but like they're all in higher standard within positions and power, though.
Yeah, I still don't even know if Bakio even likes Rukia. I don't even know if he does.
I mean, he likes Rukia. He just doesn't show it.
Like, the whole family concept, even Bleach is confusing. Do you die to go to the Soul Society as a kid and then grow up like every 100 years? I don't know, man. Like, 'cause I was
no, you just kind of like exist there. It's from what I understood.
So then Hitsugaya, when he died in the real world, came to the Soul Society. Was he a kid, and then he just grew up, or like you grow every 100 years? Like after 100 years, you're like, oh.
I mean, or maybe he just kind of showed up and he was like, "This is what I want to be," and that's what he was. Who knows? I don't know.
So you don't just show up and every 100 years you're like, oh, first pubic hair.
Yeah, I don't. Probably not. I don't know.
I must be 15 now.
Because think about how there was like Kenpachi's vice captain, literally a child. So
where the fuck was up with her?
I mean, well, I'm not gonna say anything else, but still, like,
yeah,
you know.
But like we were saying, I'm excited for Burn the Witch and Bleach coming back next year. I'm excited for those two.
Absolutely.
Wasn't Burn the Witch supposed to be this fall?
Burn the Witch one shot anime is gonna be coming out, and the serialization is supposed to be coming out at the end of the summer or fall, right? They said. So I'm not sure when it is. Maybe they changed the date because they're trying to release other stuff. I don't know. They haven't announced it, but they say will be this year.
Everything is messed up because of COVID. Just saying.
Yeah.
So who knows when it will be coming out? We just at the same time, there's no rush. There's mad series coming out left and right now at the moment, like Webtoons.
Go of High School.
Literally next Monday.
6 days. Six days.
Can't
wait. Are you excited to do it every Monday morning? Are you excited now?
I'm just excited about God of High School in general.
Mori Jin, man. What a guy.
I really want to read it, but we're just so close. It doesn't even make sense.
You might as well just watch it at this point. I mean, but I'll tell you right now, after you watch it, you're gonna want to read it, and so you're just gonna read it. I know you.
I'm about to say, James, please don't come next week and say I accidentally read.
He's gonna watch the first episode and be like, I'm probably gonna read this.
Because that's what he did with Villain Saga. That's what he did with Fire Force. You're like, hey guys, I accidentally read it. I'm like,
and it won't even be hard because it's on Webtoons.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Like I get really obsessive about the things that I really like. So once I get into it, like the first 2 episodes, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna read everything I possibly can on all of this.
I think I'm like the opposite to you. Like with a lot of stuff here, like Boku no Hero. I literally was reading Boku no Hero when it was only on like 50 chapters, along with Black Clover.
Oh,
really? I knew about it for ages, and I was telling people, look, Black Clover and Boku no Hero will be the next big thing. I mean, I was right about one. But yeah, and then I always stop at a point, and then I continue watching. I wait for the anime. So that's what I've done with Tower of God and God of High School. God of High School, I read the first season. Tower of God, I read the first season. I'm just waiting for the animes. Except for Noblesse. Noblesse, I read that for quite a bit.
Same here. I finished Noblesse.
I'm gonna read that at some point. I'm gonna read that at some point.
You might as well wait for the anime, bro.
Yeah, probably, but we'll see. There are just some anime I can't get into. Like I'll be honest, Black Clover anime couldn't get into it. I'm all caught up on the manga though. All caught up on the manga. I love Black Clover, but I've never watched more than 5 episodes of the anime.
The opening slaps
on that real quick. What's the big differences for you guys between the manga and the anime that you can't get into?
Talking to me or talking to them?
Them.
Me or them? Them. Okay.
Okay.
Well, everyone, but mainly Ray and LS.
Studio Period. If I see Studio Period, I don't really
listen. Period has done some good stuff. It's just that I couldn't get into Black Clover.
Tell me what Period has done. Like, take away nostalgia. Tell me.
Take away nostalgia. Now, see, that's where you get into trouble. LOL.
All right, hold up. I'll tell you right now what they have done that's actually good. While you guys talk, I'll look up on Studio Period project.
So, I mean,
they butchered Tokyo Ghoul.
Yes.
Didn't care about that, so didn't.
I love the manga. And
don't like that series. Literally, just does not matter to me.
Butchered Naruto. Butchered Bleach.
No.
I would say they have like that was like one of their only trophy. That was like only the good stuff that they had.
They have done good shit. Like, for example, what I like from them that they did, even though it's a movie, so it's much easier production. The last Naruto the movie, that was good production and was good animation.
That sucked. It was like ninjas in space.
No.
It was like the next Power Rangers series.
That's Samurai.
Have you read Boruto?
That's even worse.
Have you read Boruto? Because it's almost the same right now.
R.I.P. Samurai 8.
Thank you.
You did nothing wrong. Rest in peace. Nah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, Studio Period will still take Samurai 8 and stretch it to 300 episodes.
Please don't do that. See, so I don't blame Period for that though. Like, on a personal level, I don't blame Period for that. I blame the production companies, like the people who production were like, how much money can we make off of this? I don't blame the animators. I don't blame them at all.
Oh yeah, I don't either, because, for example, I blame not like what Ray said. The company itself is more of they're not the marketing. They're still stuck in the mentality of long year animes. That should stop already, because
think about how much money they're making off of it. Like, they're making so much money.
Yes, but then look at but then look at the production value of what happened to Dragon Ball Super, One Piece, having yearly anime. Dragon Ball Super could look 10 times better if it was actually about cores or actually paced better instead of taking for One Piece. One Piece had to take the first time break in about
I don't think you can compare Super
years.
to One Piece, because One Piece has just been continually going. Dragon Ball Super, they just decided, we'll spend the money when we want to.
True,
yeah,
but I'm the same thing about Boruto and Black Clover. Black Clover actually looked great and could have done much better in the West if it actually had better animation and actually grab, like, for example, it grabbed U-Ray or grab LSF better if it was much better consistent animation. But since it's restricted with that yearly long anime, it kind of got stuck there where it didn't really take a break or actually have good animation for for its studio and anything like that for staff.
Well, like I said, if they put the same passion they did into their anime openings, because I don't think Studio Period has a bad anime opening. If they put that much passion into their animes, it'd be a completely different story.
So I'll be honest, it's just like Black Clover at the start with just Asta was the problem. And I think most people will tell you that in the beginning of Black Clover.
I agree.
And that's why
threw me off as well.
And that's why I did not continue watching. But I was like, this is fine to read. It's great to read, but like animated, I was like, nah, it's like this character just doesn't jive.
The mata.
Yep, I was like, you're boring Naruto. Why are you doing this? Like, stop it. So but then as it goes on, it gets way better. Like, but that's why the not stick.
I was getting Naruto Believe It PTSD, fam.
Same, big same.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that aspect because I was slow with the anime as well, because I started watching it from the first episode once it first aired. I was sticking by it, but I let the episodes, pack up a bit. But episode 20 or 14, 15, once they defeated the Diamond in the Diamond Kingdom, Mars, is once I got hooked in the anime.
I mean, that was like one of the first good fights.
Yeah. And then right after, once episode 21, once the dude fought the guy with the one page Grimoire, is once I got hooked into it and started to read the manga. Because that's when I got curious, and I was happy because the manga was only in chapter 70 or 65, so I was still new to the game, like I was still fresh off of the boat. So I'm like, all right, cool, I can actually start covering this, start reading this from the beginning, and actually it feels nice to actually start reading it from a series from the beginning to now. It's almost 200 something chapters now.
Yeah,
Black Clover is like my rejected child.
Like, look, I'm not. I'll tell everybody all the time.
Damn.
I love reading Black Clover. Black Clover is one of my favorite shonen manga. Period. Right now, like it's that good. Like Dama just doing a fantastic job. The pace is great. The action's great. I'm having a good time. But compared to everything else going on, I mean, there's a lot happening. Like it could be one of my favorites, but not the best. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
so
let me just ask you, Boku no Hero or Black Clover?
I'll pick My Hero Academia every single time.
Oh yeah,
Hero.
My Hero every time.
Every single Horikoshi is just on a whole different level. Like, if
you're speaking about overall My Hero, but if you speak about certain arcs before last year in the beginning of 2019 was Black Clover manga, because before in the manga for My Hero there were in the class A, class 1A versus class 1B, and that to me was the most boring shit and everything. So I felt like it was very lackluster. But then once they pick up to the certain arcs after, that's when me and Sam will start convince Ray and James, yo, catch up. It gets better, because right now we need to talk about it. And since then, we're happy that we've been covering it all as a group together. Because
I was convinced to catch up after I read Gentle, and that was
Gentle.
That was June of last year, I think, that I decided to catch up then. And since then, I was hooked again, which is crazy. So I love My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is one of my favorite shonen I think ever.
Same.
I mean, and it deserves that. Because Horikoshi he snapped. Like there are some parts that are slow with it, and I would say the only bad part about My Hero Academia sometimes literally is the pacing. That's it. That is to me that's the only bad part. Sometimes the pacing is just bad.
That's the thing. The community literally turned Horikoshi into a villain. Yep. Like they brought out some, because when they tried to cancel him that time, he was like, you know what, fuck it. Every character's gonna get killed. I don't give a shit anymore.
And I'm okay with that. I'm so glad he embraced it too.
Yeah, he turned into the Joker. He literally saw himself turn into the villain.
I love it because it's like, you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna kill your favorite character.
Exactly.
And guess what? Your favorite character's next.
No one's safe. Nobody's safe. No one's safe.
But I still want to tell the audience and everything. Just because we choose My Hero or Black Clover, we still enjoy both. We still enjoy what they are.
Of course.
Anybody who listens to this show or knows me knows I love both Black Clover and My Hero.
I just don't want people to think. I just want people to think, and I'll probably clip this out to think that they choose My Hero.
And if they do, I'll tell you every single time. No, I love both Black Clover and My Hero.
I just want people to know that we all both enjoy, except Sam, because Sam hasn't read my Black Clover yet. Hopefully one day he will.
That's his one sin that I can forgive, though. It's fine.
Yeah.
You haven't read One Piece, Ray, so I wouldn't be pointing sins at anyone.
Listen, I am the king sinner. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
James
what I'm doing.
James either still has not read Black Clover.
I'll read One Piece one day. Don't you worry about that. I've literally read almost everything else except for One Piece.
Fair enough.
Literally everything else.
I will say this though. Although I prefer My Hero overall, I feel more attached to the characters in Black Clover than I do in My Hero to some degree.
No, it's true, because you know what? Yeah, it's from what you're saying, James. It's like Fairy Tail was trash, but I actually like the characters in Fairy Tail, bar Lucy, because she was bare annoying. But every time I watched Fairy Tail when I was younger, it felt like I was, time to go to my weekly guild. You know what I'm saying? Kick some.
I mean, with Black Clover though, all those characters have plot armor, so I don't really care about them because I know they'll be fine regardless of what happens. Legitimately. I know they're going to always be fine. They're always going to surpass their limits and win. I'm never worried about that. But in My Hero, that's not always guaranteed now.
Yeah, that's definitely not guaranteed now. And that's one thing that Tabata is doing, all the cliche tropes of shonen, but he's doing it well and entertaining. He's not doing it bad or forceful. He's just doing it.
Sorry, we have to pause the show. Somebody in the comments said Fairy Tail was dope.
Who said it?
Can we ban that person? Hey, I respect you, but ban him. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
LSF,
don't ban him.
I think that is from somebody from your side. Is Drew M?
You brought these people in here.
Hey, Drew, what are you talking about, bro?
Hey,
he's part of Team Shade of Red. He's the assistant artist on Aaron.
Okay. Well, since you work on Giana, you can stay.
but we know where you work now, so
yeah, I know you're at now, so be careful.
No,
he's like, what have you done, Drew? And the Fairy Tail is He said, "Hey, I enjoyed it," which
Listen,
is good.
I mean,
No,
we love to meme. We love to meme about Fairy Tail. Look, I personally did not like Fairy Tail. It's like, but that's okay. I'm never gonna be mad at anybody who doesn't like Fairy Tail.
But again, the Fairy Tail openings slap.
Not all of them, but some are good though.
Most of opening 3, opening 1, opening 14. Fairy Tail.
Next episode starts.
How do you know them? You don't know them by heart. Wow, that's props to you. But
I just skip openings, bro. I just don't watch them.
You don't skip.
I like Fairy Tail. My issue is it's too repetitive, and it's too repetitive in the same way. Like there's ways that you can kind of repeat the cycle of, okay, now it's time to train more. It's time to go against the new villain. But I feel like in Fairy Tail, it's literally the same shit over and over. You're just swapping out different characters.
It's like what Ray said. Like, you know, none of the Fairy Tail members are gonna die. Some friendship bullshit's gonna save him. But like that's I think that's why I rate My Hero so much, because I felt like that at first in My Hero. Anything that bad happens on it's fuck your All Might's there. Like, who cares? Detroit smash.
But then
overhaul.
Everything changed.
All for one or whatever his name is.
And then you're like, oh wait, now there's nobody literally to just come and save the day.
Exactly.
And that's why I love My Hero. He did
because Endeavor's hit and miss, you know. I mean, he's hit and miss. So.
Ooh, he just got hit all right. But anyway,
he might save you. He might save you.
But I mean,
he might save you.
What are you doing, Miguel? Get your tweets off the screen.
I know. I was trying to do it like real quick. Like, hold up.
Too late. We all saw your hentai tweets. It's too late. But anyway,
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Sure.
I do that in my burner account that I have not followed any of y'all because I'm trying to have that as a burner account.
Sure. Oh, God. Anyway, but you know, shout out to Pat because he doesn't have a burner account, but
he should. He definitely should. Pat is one of the one mangaka that should have a burner account. From the things he be saying, he should.
You can tell when Pat's drinking Hennessy.
Oh, absolutely.
You can. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can. But you know what, LS, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're a good, wholesome boy. So it's all good. It's all good.
I hope so. I mean, I hope no one brings up any you know, I don't know who's watching. Yeah, I'm just.
I've got this post from 2015.
You didn't get a comment for us to actually later of any anime openings, and you were annoyed. So we will actually later. That's one question that we're supposed to actually later. So that's one question we're actually. But since we're on anime openings, I want to ask. So Ray, what's with you in skipping anime openings? Because Tower of God, you don't skip. You tell me your editor to put it on and slap.
That's why.
It sucks.
So, wait, what?
The Tower of God. No, the music's great. Hey, listen, Ray, man, put them headphones back on, bro. The music's great, but the visuals are boring, fam. Bro, you're telling me to go from angel beats, and then the whole background changes is beautiful. Like the Tower of God, I'm just seeing names in Korean. I don't know any of you guys. I'm sorry.
That was Ray Apollo, everybody.
Well, you guys, you can follow Ray at Ray Apollo, Twitter, Twitch, everywhere else in the description down below.
He misunderstood what I said. The music slaps, but I wanted to see some next shit happening. Like I wanted to see the visuals. I
get that, but then there are animes who have great songs.
Oh no.
But then the visuals it's spoilery. Like it literally like could spoil the whole entire anime for you, and it's been done before, and it's.
Oh, but people are gonna give you spoilers anyway. I mean,
I'm sorry, L. I have to agree with you slightly. No, disagree with you because I'm happy it don't show visuals. When me and Sam do reactions together, when me and Sam are watching anime, we ignore the intro, but we dub, with the whole song. We be dance to the song and everything, but we ignore the visual because most anime literally spoil the whole 13 episodes of what we're about to see. And Sam and me, we're kind of smart. We be trying to, we be trying to analyze what the hell's happening. Like, oh, cool fight. So that's who's gonna fight. Oh, wait, why is he, bleeding, half arm, half leg missing? Oh, he must be dying. So it's like I'm happy that it doesn't show visuals in Tower of God, and they show more of the song, more for the visual aspect. I don't mind it. I enjoy it more.
I think maybe I'm just old school. Like even if it's not. Like spoilers, like even with like Yu Yu Hakusho, Ray's actually effed off. He's actually gone.
He might use the bathroom. He's like, hey, since I'm gonna be gone, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Or
I'm still mad, but I'm gonna go get another beer for myself.
It's like Yu Yu Hakusho. Like Yu Yu Hakusho didn't show these spoilers yet, but just seeing the whole group together being all wholesome and shit. I don't know. I just like. Like I just liked it. I don't know. With Tower of God, it's like I love the song, bro. I love the song, fam.
Oh yeah, it was good. Like for example, one anime that we all love, it was Fire Force. But Fire Force opening 1 and 2 never really spoil you anything. They show quick fights, they show everything, good music too. But one anime that really spoiled for me, and not really spoiled, it's just that me and Sam tried to ignore it because we'd be like, wait, that's showing too much, was SAO last year. Both cores openings, music slap, but we ignored the opening because we knew, like, wait, he's fighting, who's he fighting? Oh, Dolph as Arrow. Oh, because we're going to see that later. So me and Sam knows that when we watch SAO together, ignore the opening, ignore the visual. We just react to the first, we react to the first opening. But then after that, we ignore. Like, we just be like, oh, cool. But then we cannot analyze too much. Ignore.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because in Sword Art Online, Kirito is gonna fuck up whoever anyway. That's why Sword Art Online. I'm not scared of Sword Art Online for anything.
It depends.
It's not like
It depends.
Sword Art Online.
It depends because season three, he been losing right now at the moment. So
he doesn't lose. He doesn't lose. Like that time he had to fight that tentacle thing and he was doing a madness to his goal. You don't lose, bro. You don't lose.
Oh no, he been losing in season 3. Not to really spoil anything, but he literally lost an arm. He came in a coma.
That's a spoiler.
Vash the Stampede. What you did?
You know what we should have done this entire episode? We should have had like a score count. All right, who's been spoiled the most?
Yeah, exactly.
To crown the spoiler king.
Yeah, and whoever edits this after definitely needs to bleep. And Ray's just come back, so I'm gonna tag out and go toilet. So it's like literally a tag team. I'm gonna tag out and go to the toilet.
Luckily,
yeah, you better run. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. I'm scared.
Uh-huh.
I'll literally
yeah, you better run. Uh-huh.
Luckily, I don't edit the podcast anymore since we go live, but our James is the one that does the editing on the podcast stuff. Which, by the way, guys, you should rate us on the podcast on Podbean, iTunes, and everywhere else. I'd appreciate if you do. Thank you very much for those who are listening.
From now on, if you go and rate the podcast 5 stars, I will read your comment out loud on the show. If you rate us 5 stars.
Starting
rate
now.
us 5 stars.
Not from back then. Starting now, today.
From now on.
Starting today. Like from now on,
today.
I'm sorry. I'm not going back to read those.
No,
Yeah.
I'll read all the new ones. Absolutely.
So from now on, Ray has announced that if you rate us on Apple, Podbean, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen, he will shout you out and say what you wrote on the card. But don't write a whole essay because that would be a lot for Ray too.
No, it'd be fine. I'll do it. But if you write a 1-star review, I'm gonna roast you. So
we'll
don't do that.
I will roast you.
I'm gonna read your name out on the stream and everything. So don't do 1-star. Just 5 stars and 1 stars. I'm gonna rate the 5 stars. It's gonna be great. 1 star, I'm gonna roast your ass. Just so you know.
We're all race roast. We all can.
So
do it.
you heard it here. Just find us on Anime Lately. We don't know if Sean or Ronan would be on the podcast. That we haven't yet discussed that. But if it is, rate us that too.
Figure that out.
Once we find out. We will tell you guys next week.
I'm gonna roast the shit out of all y'all.
And please, like, everyone write a 1-star review.
Oh, I mean, it's okay. So now that we've deleted the part of the the podcast where we talk shit about Tower of God's opening.
Okay, all right. Let me try to help.
Black Clover openings. Come on, Ray. Black Clover openings. Doors are
He loves the music but hates the visuals.
I don't care about the visuals. It's all about the music.
There's pretty any visuals.
That's it. He just loves the music but hates the visuals.
Look, but these guys know I cannot watch openings because I will figure out every fucking thing that the opening has. Yes, I will look at an opening and I will see every single spoiler that is there.
That's
all of them. So I can't watch them.
That's the problem with you reviewers. You reviewers can't turn your minds off, man.
I can't. My brain just keeps going. I can't turn it off.
I know
just
that
watch
pain.
it. Just gommo airhead it, fam.
You can't do it.
Man. Can't do that either.
Listen, I can't pay too close attention because
I watch every single one and I come back the next time like this was about to happen. And they're like, no, it's not. And then it happens. And they're like, oh shit, it happened. I'm like, because they told you in the beginning of the show.
Man,
that's how it was. That's how it was throughout our whole Villain Saga segment throughout the podcast. James accidentally read ahead because he was enjoying the series. So he read ahead. So every time Ray was discussing his theories, James was like,
Boruto didn't. Who watches Boruto? You should just be reading that. Duh, idiot. I'm not an idiot, but I'm just saying. Sorry.
By the way, I did see a comment about Boruto manga. Me and Ray and Sam discussed that. We don't want to go full spoiler since a lot of people don't really read the series. So if you do want to see our thoughts of the reveal of what said character, let's just say
I'm
that we
just
were
gonna say
right.
we knew it.
We're not shocked.
We knew.
Yeah,
We're not shocked.
it
But
was
if
in
you
that
do,
point.
but if you do want to check our 4 thoughts, go to our review. It's like probably like 6, 8, 10 videos down. So just check it right there, or just find it in the playlist. But
I mean,
let's just say we were
I
not
liked
shocked.
it. I'm not shocked, but I liked it.
I'm happy, but it just depends.
But now they have to explain.
Correct. And how
So
it's
it's
going to
like-
be executed. That's what I want to see. How's it executed? Because that's the most important. You did
That's
it.
most important.
Now it's how it's going to be executed. So that's what I want to see. But
I mean,
that's
yeah,
a quick talk about it.
it was horribly telegraphed. Absolutely right. Kirk is like, yeah, it was horribly telegraphed, but it's like, but it could not be him though, is what it was.
Yeah.
So it's like
Because we all knew, like, oh, like the whole hints. Leaf Village. Oh, this place is
he
familiar.
knows
but-
so much about the Leaf Village. Like he knew everything about the Leaf Village. So it's like, oh, how?
They
But-
would have been more surprised if it wasn't him.
Exactly.
actually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
like a cousin or something, or like a brother, or like a long lost something. But let's not get too much into that.
So
But,
George, you probably, because you're weird, you probably would like Boruto if you didn't like Naruto, but that's only because you're weird. So it's like,
yeah, George's taste and his criticism is very.
I mean, he
Interesting.
does like Ippo though, so I give him points for that. But other than that, everything else garbage.
And then I'm sorry to just take away from the podcast, but under this mask and shit, I am literally crying because my breath, under this mask, and when your breath gets hot, it was bad, bro. It was bad. So obviously when I went bathroom, I was like, I'll take a mint, and I took a mint, and the mint's too strong, and I'm fucking crying under here. Like, I'm nodding my head in agreement, but all I can see is tears. So let me just wipe my tears away quickly.
That's how a lot of.
That's gonna be me on Thursday when I go to my barber. I'll be like, that'll be when I go to my barber. I'll be like, yo, I'll be like, yeah, just get it over.
I don't know why that just made me.
Bro, I was just nodding my head in agreement with everything. All I knew was talking about Boruto, and I was just
those
like,
are actual tears. Oh god,
bro. Obviously, you know when you speak under a mask for so long, first year, my breath is kicking.
He's like,
So
my breath. I could feel how hot my breath was.
I could feel it, but then I took a mint, and the mint overpowered everything. And now,
at least we know you spit hot fire, though. So it's cool.
Oh
It's cool.
shit! I wasn't ready for that. Oh man.
so, because I was lost about what we was talking about, just thinking, wow, my breath is minty right now, too minty right now. Ooh. But yeah, I wiped the tears, so we're all good to go.
Oh my god.
So, question for you: are you reading any of the new Shonen Jump releases?
Who,
me?
Me or
You,
Well,
yeah,
Sam, because Sam reads everything. So.
Yeah, I read everything.
you know what? Yeah.
yeah, like Magu-chan, like anything like that.
No, I'm actually not. I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't had the time now, especially with Shade of Red. I don't have any time for anything because I don't have my 9 to 5 job as well. But once I start having more time open, it's like I know those series would do well. So I've started to, when I do have time, to focus on more like independent series that you see on like Twitter, so like Webtoons. That I try to read. Like I try to put my time into those and try support those type of artists, because I know the series like with Shonen Jump, they'll do well enough and they'll catch my attention at some point. But these series, I'm actively looking out for them.
That's fair.
But out of the series that are pop, like, you do read One Piece, or have you, like, because you did ask Ray and James about One Piece, but do you read it yourself, and are you caught up?
I stopped reading One Piece at Wano only because I wanted to like
to build up, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's a good pace, because Wano started around chapter 910, so you have read 910 chapters, so that's still amazing.
Yeah, I did read the Reverie bits in between though. Because
oh yeah, me too. Me and Sam took up pounds on Wano as well. We used to cover it on the channel, but it just felt like One Piece in the anime community and the manga community is very oversaturated. So it felt like we rather tackle other series than rather just tackle the One Piece that Roger Mays, other people are doing it.
Yeah, when you got Tekken 101 around, like there's
so it's kind of hard, like when like Tekken 101, Keon Lightning, Joe Boy, Roger Bass. It's kind of hard when you do all those. But I still give props to them. I still watch the videos on my own time, stuff like that.
I love Tekken. Tekken is my hero.
Quick question about One Piece. Who do you relate yourself the most?
I'd want to say Zoro.
Zora?
However, reality, Usopp.
Usopp?
I know what you mean. Yeah,
That's a wise man right there. Okay,
That's an
okay.
interesting one.
it's an honest answer. Very honest answer.
Thank you. But yeah, that's the reality of it, though. So
I mean,
Alright,
I
that's
mean,
interesting
I'm pretty
one.
sure a lot of us who are really Usopp, but always wanted to be like Sanji or Zoro, or even Luffy in the person.
Yeah. Well, who do you guys relate to the most?
Who have I read about in the first 5
For
chapters?
me, like
Kobe. You need Kobe.
Oh damn, Kobe! Nah.
No, you know who I agree with? No, I identify most with the dog from the island.
Oh my days! Have you guys ever watched
the mayor's dog?
Oh yeah, the mayor's dog is
what a fucking champ!
Yeah,
he fought a lion. He's a dog.
Have you guys ever watched Purple Eyes? What the fuck?
No.
Oh my day, he's like a old school abridged series guy. And you know that whole deep thing that happened with the dog. He abridged it, and the dog literally said one word, not even like no context, just said Sosino Runda and just dipped out the whole thing, fam. In the bridge. I was in pictures, bro. That was the one thing he said just randomly. Someone was just like, look at his dog. Then the dog was like Sosino Runda and just dipped, fam. Bro, it just took the piss. I was like, what the hell?
But no, I thought the dog was a G. I was like, this man fought a lion, and like, you was a puppy. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I do want to quick shout out to Joe J. He said a series Records of Ragnarok. I had to read that, not cut up, but I'm happy someone
will add it to the list, Joel.
I'm happy someone recommend that series because that's a good series, great freaking art, and I also has the Greek mythology, so I love Greek mythology. It's freaking dope. So happy someone said that series, but I do read it. I think I'm the only one on the panel that read that series. Am I correct? Yeah.
My name is literally Apollo. Okay.
I like that. Last one.
He lived it.
Yeah, because from the Machi, you're weirdo.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
But yeah, but for me, who I rated myself to most in One Piece, Luffy and Sanji.
Or Bartomelo.
Both of them together, Luffy and Sanji. Because of my old side of I will be flirtatious to any girl I see back then. So that's why I give Sanji. And I'm a romantic, and I try to be a good cook, and I'm very suave. But then Luffy, because I try to be a good leader, I try to do what I can. I try to also have a grand adventure with my friends and family. So that's a little mixture of them too that I could think from the top of my head.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sam,
that's supposed to be.
For me, it'd be Zoro and Frankie. Frankie more of the technology side, the building side. Zoro like second command. Like, take care of the stuff. Got your back. Loyalty. That sort of for the captain. That sort of stuff.
Sam, you just said Frankie. Don't tell me you're gonna stand up and you're in a pair of Speedos right now or something.
That's all I wear when we record. Just so you know. That's why I roll off screen instead of standing up and walking away. I roll off because
my boxers.
Y'all don't need to know what I'm wearing underneath. So
I'm wearing pants underneath. So
it's hot. It's like 100 degrees.
Is Vash okay? Is Vash all right?
No,
right,
he's not. It's okay. He's not.
If they usually guests don't make me laugh that much. I didn't expect that.
I haven't had a single guest make me laugh cry yet, and so you're the first.
I'm a comedic genius, bro. You know what I'm saying, fam?
As much, not to give shade to any of our past. I don't know how many guests we have had now, but for the past guests we have had,
but like he make me laugh like that, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Come on. You make them laugh, they can never be mad.
Yeah.
Don't quote that.
Pat will be back. Don't worry. It's fine.
James, would you have a character related to One Piece or not yet? Because I think you only read five chapters, right?
Eight chapters in. That's it.
That's still good.
So out of the two characters you seen, who do you relate to more? Luffy or Zoro? I guess that's the only two you could say.
None.
Kobe.
None.
Kobe.
I mean, let's be real. They're both assholes in the beginning, so it's like, it's kind of hard to relate to them.
Zoro and Luffy are actually assholes. They actually rolled up to some island, and Bungie was actually kind of minding his business doing pirate shit.
He was though.
And they were like, hey, we're about to fuck up all your shit. This is ours now.
They just fucked him up and just left it, fam. No wonder why he hates them.
Luffy literally kicked this man in the balls, and then it was like, I'm out.
What's funny? My girl and me were watching One Piece today, and we just got to the part where Bellamy just kicked Luffy and Zoro's ass in the bar. And
Yeah,
that
yeah,
scene,
that is
I don't know
a
what that
sick
means.
scene.
that scene is still beautiful. Like as much as I
That
hate,
is a
you know,
sick scene.
but the scene is amazing. And seeing Blackbeard talking to Luffy and like knowing what would happen later, 800 episodes later, it just makes you know like it's just amazing to see that type of future rivalry happen down the line. It just makes me very happy to see that. Like, damn, Blackbeard right there talking and everything. Like that's exciting. And I felt bad. It's because my girl asked me like, wait, why did Luffy and Zoro just let them, you know, why did they just let them get their ass kicked? Like, don't worry, it makes sense down the line. Just wait a couple more episodes, it will be explained. But it's so nice to see those scenes again.
Yeah, trust me, bro. The age of dreaming pirates will never die, family.
Oh shit! I'm at 50 chapters of One Piece. Look at me go.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
right there is in the manga where the anime is, I think that's 150 or 180 because I think that's where it's because Alabastar ends around then.
Wait, did you just say
chapter 50?
I'm about to say chapter 50?
No,
150 episodes?
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't
What?
add up. Wait,
Yeah,
There's
don't
that
hold
much
up.
that doesn't add up.
I'm about to tell you
Yeah,
right now, if that's the case, I ain't watching this shit. I'm reading all of it. No!
Hold up.
It's
Don't add
not-
up. Hold up.
It's not adding up.
Hold
He
up.
read 50 chapters, and you're telling him he's 112 episode 112?
Hold
But-
up. Hold up. Let me
What
check
had
real quick.
happened was I was gonna continue reading One Piece, and then I started reading Demon Slayer, and
yeah.
then 70.
Nah, but how did that work out for you, bro?
I'm enjoying Demon Slayer so
Oh,
far.
really? Really? Yeah, are you telling yourself that? Or...
Really? I mean,
Really?
because I'm not gonna lie, James. After Infinity Train, I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I haven't gone back since.
I mean, boy, I don't know about that one still, you know.
I liked Infinity Train; it was cool. But after that, I was like, "I'll come back to this later."
Yeah, it's cool. Like I would prefer watching it to reading it. I can tell you that for sure.
That's exactly why I stopped reading, because I was like,
But
I really enjoyed watching it. Like, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's like the company that animates Demon Slayer. What they call it again begins with a U. What's the name again?
Is it
Euphoria?
Ufotable? I don't remember.
Yeah, those guys.
Affordable.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they can make shit look golden, man. I
Oh,
promise
they made Demon Slayer look
you. Bro.
God tier.
Have you ever tried to read a Fate novel? That shit's ass, bro.
No, you don't.
It's-
You don't read those. I mean,
what
unless
I'm
you read
saying.
the original material of it, which is technically a hentai, but still,
That's what I'm saying.
listen.
Yeah, no, it is.
listen.
No, it is because why do they always do that? Because you know what? Yeah, I thought, oh, Angel Beats, that was such a wholesome anime. I
But
went and
it's
played
not.
the game. I went
But
and played
it's
the game. I was like, wait, what? What's going on?
I wish I could have been in that meeting where the guy was like, "Hey, so y'all know Fate?" And they're like, "Yeah, the hentai game." And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What if we took out all the hentai
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
made it an anime?" And they're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"What?" And he's like, "Think about all the money we can make." And he's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then it turns into something like, and it's huge now. Fate is
It's huge,
massive.
yeah. Niggas love
Franchise,
Fate.
multiple
Oh yeah,
series.
I love Fate. Fate is one of my favorite like anime series. Period. But it's like
Yeah.
I know the roots.
Yeah, exactly. We know the roots, bro. We know the roots.
It's like you've aged really well,
Okay.
had a whole career and everything, but then someone just found your dirty little secret
Mhm,
of pictures and stuff like that.
So
Exactly.
Hajime no Ippo Rising is incredible, by the way. Ippo
So-
is fantastic.
quick thing. I just did my research. So Ray, you're in chapter 50 of the manga One Piece. So you're in episode 8 of the anime. Where my girl's at, we're in episode 147.
Can I
and
just say that your math was terrible?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
It
Sorry.
still sounds
Sorry.
terrible now. How do you got from chapter 50 to episode 8 right
He goes,
now?
Ray.
Oh,
you're
no.
at,
No, it's
you're at
because,
episode 150. Excuse me.
But wait, because you're at the dog scene, right? Or you're
We passed that.
It's way
so
past that.
where did you meet Usopp already?
Yeah, where'd Usopp?
So okay, so you're in
Why did you-
Usopp. So Usopp, you're under episode 20.
Chat goes, edit that out.
Not because I didn't know
Piece
before.
fandom the One Piece fandom finna drag you.
Nah, I know my One Piece knowledge, but when it comes to comparing manga and anime, I'm horrible. But that's why I did my research. But did you meet Sanji yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I
so
think
you're
it's like that's
so,
literally
okay.
about to happen.
Okay, so you're literally on episode 20. So you're right there about to go to Misanjo. You're by episode 20.
I'm about to keep reading. You know,
Okay.
we'll see about that.
Where me and my girl at in the manga, we're in chapter 216. That's where we're at. 216, 217. That's where we're at.
Chat's trying to save you, but you keep going.
I know.
They're trying to save you.
I'm trying to fix that. You know, I'm horrible. You know, compared to anime and manga, there's a whole different pacing, so it's different. So come on.
Why did they try to drag you?
Oh,
because
he don't know nothing about One Piece, and we just found out.
So. I just cut. You're comparing tomatoes to tomatoes when they're compared to an anime and manga pacing. That's a whole different thing. All right, I did my best.
Yeah, literally. In the anime.
If your chapter, I'll be real quick. If you're reading manga is chapters is behind the numbers of the anime, that doesn't make sense as how you how's it exactly the same way? It doesn't make sense at all.
Well, raising chapter 50 in the manga and episode 20 of the anime.
Episode 120 or something like that. I was like, wait,
you said like you dead ass said like, oh, that means you're on episode 112.
I was like, wait, what?
No, I said manga was
correct.
It's okay.
I mess up.
George knows. Dragging Miguel is a weekly event. It's great. I love it.
Don't worry, Vash, man. Vash, I got your back, bro. Don't watch that, fam.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I do for the entertaining of the audience. I do for the entertaining for them.
Oh wow, what a great excuse. I do it for you guys.
Sorry if I was a bit distracted. Yeah, I just got a message from my management team. They're like, "You're doing well, but stop saying naughty words." As in, I must have said a naughty word once in it. Must have just got a bit told off. So
you gotta listen to the management, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I apologize if I said anything stupid. I don't mean it.
You're good. But then, like, I understand why you would protect Miguel and have him beside you, because next to you, having him next to you, you're not even a spoiler. He's the spoiler.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Miguel's the spoiler king.
He's the spoiler king. That's what I call him. He's the spoiler king. He's really good at it.
If me and Vash could do a fusion, we tell you where the One Piece is right now.
I mean, if y'all did a fusion, I feel like you could spoil every anime on the planet.
100%, bro. 100%.
You would be making it up and would actually be the ending.
Bro, we'll tell you when All Might dies. when Asta becomes the wizard Hokage.
The wizard Hokage, yes.
I'm about to say, what?
We tell you everything. Bro. Relentless, fam. And we'd be just as cocky as Vegeta.
Cool question. For those that have seen Hunter x Hunter, I've been seeing this thread going on Twitter the past couple of days. People been putting Current Deku versus Gon, and I'm like, what? So for those that Ray, James, Sam, L, have you read or watched Hunter x Hunter?
Yes.
No, L. I'm asking L.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, of course.
So
of course, yeah.
you guys can answer this question. I haven't cut up to Hunter x Hunter. I can't say.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you this.
Current Deku versus Gon?
No, wait, I've got it. Deku versus Gon. Deku would probably win. However, Deku kills Gon's father figure that he met once in his life. Gon will win.
True. I'll give you that.
Like,
I'll be straightforward honest with y'all. Y'all like, oh yeah, Gon would watch Deku because of Nin. Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
One for all. Do not doubt that quirk.
That's what I'm saying.
Do not doubt it. Like, current Deku is in a whole different league. Had you said Deku 3 seasons ago, 3 arcs ago?
Oh yeah,
when he was breaking thumbs.
Yes, exactly. When he was literally breaking his hands trying to use his quirk, probably. But Deku now,
exactly. But before Deku discovered legs,
yes.
For those,
that is a perfect place to put it. Yep.
For those asking the comments, we're talking about manga Deku
with a fishing pole, and it would have been great.
Manga Deku.
Yeah. For those asking, we're talking about manga Deku.
Okay.
Current manga Deku.
Manga Deku versus manga Gon. Gon doesn't even have men at the moment. So
is Gon potential on par with Deku potential? Yes. Deku has the potential to be one of the strongest characters ever in manga. Straight up.
Yeah.
But anime Deku will not be.
Deku is literally almost, with that quirk, is technically limitless at this point. Like, based on what we know about it, it is limitless, and he's only at 45% of what he knows. That's not a spoiler.
Not to mention the six.
For real though. No, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Don't worry, we're not gonna do no My Hero
Deku
spoilers.
versus, but like, yeah, manga Deku versus like Gon. Yeah, I'm giving it to Deku. Just straight up.
Like I said, yeah. All you gotta do is kill Gon's one-time father figure.
I mean, true.
Then that's it. Because Super Gon is ridiculous.
Super Gon is like, I think they that was built on purpose to show you how an absolutely over the top that character could be.
Exactly, bro. He whipped people's ass at a crop top, fam.
It was, I mean,
man said, "Fuck this! I'm beating people in crop tops. No one, I dare one of you try and stop me. I dare you."
I'm not gonna lie. I love that. It's just that, like, I'm still gonna say it. He whooped the wrong person ass. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Anyone could have got it. You could have been.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, obviously you could have whooped her ass, but no, I want you to whoop the other dude's ass that you might not have been able to whoop. But I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not getting into that again. I do this every week.
Wait. The cat said, I forgot the cat's name, and I don't want to say he or she because obviously I don't.
She. I'm pretty sure it was she.
Was it definitely a she?
Yeah, Pito.
Okay. Yeah. They said, he would have been able to kill the king.
So why didn't he?
Because to be fair, I don't think.
I don't think Gon, even in his perfected form, would have been able to beat.
And I'm with James on this. I'm
with James. That's the thing. He doesn't care about the king. The king didn't kill Kai. Take down his Kai.
But I'm gonna say, with James, though, he couldn't have beat him.
It took the head of the Hunter Association and the head of Killua's family just to take down this guy, and the head of the Hunter Association had spoilers.
It's big spoilers, by the way.
It's okay. Miguel's his headphones off, so you're fine.
Oh yeah, Miguel does have his headphones off. So
he have to sacrifice his life in order to
come back. You said
no, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, he pretty much had to sacrifice his life to beat this guy. Yeah. Gon was not ready. To me, it's a little more realistic that people at this peak power level would be the ones to take on this villain instead.
Which I will never like argue that as like being wrong, because you're 100% right. It's just the way the homeboy went out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Had it ended right there where it should have ended, honestly. At the end of that fight where when he blew up everything, he should have died right there. And
they should have just killed them. Yeah,
they should have just killed him off. And then something should have happened with his subordinates, and they should have got like a power up, and they would have fought them. Yeah. That would have been lit. But no.
They should have just killed the butterfly guy. What's the butterfly guy?
They should have, whatever his name was. I hated him.
Fuck that guy.
I couldn't stand him.
Fuck him.
One of the top 5 worst characters in anime, if you ask me. I hate him.
I remember. Do you guys want to hear a funny story, fam? It's a bit of a personal one. No. There's a reason why this hatred goes so deep for him. One time when I was younger, I must have indulged in some activity that I must have indulged. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, James, you read George's comment?
Yeah, I replied.
What's the comment?
That's the funniest thing George has ever said.
Justin James,
I agree. Right.
Careful for spoilers. What kind of off-brand betrayal is this?
That's the funniest thing George has ever said.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but James has his own brand company as well. Like, even though he works with us and also contributes in a part of the company here, he also has his own company called Careful for Spoilers. And that's the funniest thing that George ever said in my life. To me, that's the funniest thing because his brand.
That's the thing, right? My company's called Careful for Spoilers. Miguel spoils more shit than I do.
That's the rival company then, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to take Miguel out, bro.
I mean, Miguel is literally just I am spoilers.
What is this careful you speak of? I'm just spoiling.
But when I go on James, YouTube channel and stuff, and when I contribute on his side, I know what to say because I have to be respectful because it says Careful Spoilers. I have to be like, when we do a flash review, I could speak about stuff than when we talk about current reviews. So stuff like that, I have to know what we say. So it's all, but when we hear, it's literally no rules here. So we just try to do our best.
But y'all want to know, but who would win though? We're not gonna go in this specific things. Oh, what if Deku didn't have this or that? No, Deku now versus Gon now. Deku wins. Straight up.
Put Gon in a crop top. You never know, blood.
I don't know, man.
only because of sheer strength. Because I actually think that Gon would be able to keep up with him in terms of Gon's reaction time. Because
I don't even know that.
His reflexes are so good, though.
They're really good, but like, let's be real though. We've seen Deku do some ridiculous stuff speed wise too.
Yeah, facts, dude. Facts.
So I mean, like, it's all like I love the versus stuff, but I hate the versus stuff. Like there's so many different like aspects of it that you can pick and choose and nitpick. Like, so I mean, but it's like I think that like legitimately, I think a better fight for Gon would be Bakugo. Not gonna lie.
Nah.
I think Gon definitely still loses.
I mean, yeah, but he has more of a chance of beating Bakugo than he does Deku.
Nah, I don't think so.
You guys like Bakugo?
I mean, because he like Bakugo would make him mad though. That's why. Like he would like because we all know Gon is competitive.
Yeah.
Deku would not enlist that competitive spirit from Gon like Bakugo would.
That's
so
true.
are you guys Bakugo stands as well? Because I am a Bakugo stan.
I love Bakugo.
I love Bakugo. Thank you.
He's my favorite character. He's my favorite character. On my
I love Bakugo.
For me, I'm more of a Endeavor stand when it comes to fire users. But if we're talking about Class 1A, definitely he's top 2. Deku and Baku.
Bro, my heart broke when I saw him. He was like, "I'm weak too," you know. I was like, "My son, man, come here, bro. I'm talking about, come here."
Like that was like really.
Wait,
good.
who said we don't like Bakugo? Listen, Bakugo grew. Okay, he was an asshole in the beginning.
Thank you.
We all hated Bakugo in the start because we were supposed to. But Bakugo now, he's good boy.
He's a good boy, fam.
He's a good boy. He's an asshole that's learned. He got his ass whooped one time and he learned.
but that's the thing, though. That's the thing, yeah. People will be like, "Oh yeah, but he was a bully and that back in the day." Bro, it happens, man. You got to let people grow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Learn and grow.
And that's why I like My Hero Academia. They have so many characters that grow. I mean, it's not all of them, but the ones that do grow are good.
Yeah, that's the thing. The person that doesn't like Bakugo or Endeavor is totally entitled to their opinion because that's what Horikoshi does. He doesn't.
I mean, and that's okay. You can absolutely like you can. And I think there's to a point. Yeah, there's still so many things about them where you probably should still dislike them, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't, and nobody should be quick to forgive Endeavor because Endeavor did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, exactly.
He truly did. You should not be super quick to forgive him because he really did some bad shit.
Yeah,
but
and it's not like Naruto. Like you see where people change their opinion on Gaara, but like Gaara literally had no choice. You know what I'm saying? But like with these people made conscious decisions to do these things that they did, and it's. So he's not telling you to like them, but he's asking you the question.
But he's giving you reasons to why you can forgive them as a reason.
Yeah. And it just brings up the question: can people change? Like,
I mean, because they're even characters in the universe that haven't forgiven these characters yet. You know?
Exactly.
And that's what matters. It's not like everybody's like, oh, he did this one, thinks everything's fine. No, some of his kids still hate his fucking guts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I mean, and
at least he's trying to atone. I think that's the most important thing. And really see how many people like Endeavor or hate him, depending on how he does with what he's trying to do to atone for the wrongdoings.
Yeah. It's like I used to hate Endeavor, but that whole Endeavor standing, I was literally rooting for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was literally rooting for him. When I saw the Endeavor standing, I was like, "Are you dumb? That's my guy, you know. Come on, bro."
And then no spoilers. Wow, the disrespect recently, by the way, disrespect.
No, but it's been out for a while, though, man.
I'm talking about the most recent chapter. The disrespect from that man. I love to hate him now because I'm like, God damn, that was rude, but shit, that was cool. But I hate you.
But that's the thing, yeah. If you see Endeavor get smacked up, you can be like, you know, he probably kind of deserved it.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? You know my favorite character in all of My Hero Academia?
The Minato.
Bakugo's mom.
Just saying.
But we won't go into that. So
best girl where it's actually legal as well.
Legitimately, my favorite character is
without her, Bakugo is not the tactician that he is right now. He's not the great character that he is right now without his mom and without his experiences. So yes.
All I'm wondering is how the hell did he get away with bullying? If that was my mom, I would be so scared if someone.
I mean, I don't think she knew.
Yeah, that's the thing. But imagine if you was the teacher, you'd be like, hey, "This is what your son's done today." I'll be scared, bro. I'll be scared.
But I think the teachers were also scared of him too, though. So like, I can see why she didn't know. Because I feel like had she found out that Bakugo was bullying people, she would have. He would have got slapped.
She
would have beat his ass.
He would have got it, bro.
And, like, so Bakugo was like the popular student too. He was also very smart in this placement as well. Like it was both Bakugo and Deku. Who was,
we all knew a kid like Bakugo in school.
Exactly.
We all knew a kid like Bakugo.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. If his mom found out, it wouldn't be the it wouldn't be the Endeavor redemption arc. It would be the Bakugo's mom redemption arc. Wait, the punishment she would have given him, fam. Oh my god.
Yeah, she would have beat that ass in front of everybody. In front of everybody.
Exactly.
Embarrassed him.
But that's the thing. But it might have just turned Bakugo worse because you know full well he wouldn't be angry. He's like, but Deku, I can't believe you've done this.
I'm taking all this pain. Yes. I'm taking all this pain that my mom inflicted to me and inflicted to you.
Exactly. That's how it would have gone.
I think weirdly enough, so this is from Kira. Weirdly enough, I think Bakugo only bullied Deku. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it was just Deku. I feel like that was the one we got to see the focus on. I feel like Bakugo was a dick to everybody except for the few little dudes who were scared of him and his clique. You know what I'm saying?
It was mostly Bakugo and his classmates that bullied Deku, but that's what we saw only. We didn't ever see it. And plus, when we saw the first season, Bakugo was loved by his classmates. It was never like seen that it was only, but also that I don't know. Bakugo felt like he had some type of inferior superiority over Deku.
He did have a complex. Yeah, he
did.
I think Bakugo is one of those people. Yeah, like when he picks the people that he was going to bully, and he could be the only one to bully them. Like he would have been picking on Deku. Someone would have laughed, and he would have been like, "What are you laughing at, bro?"
I mean, he picked the weakest person in the class because guess what? Deku literally didn't have a quirk. Any other kid had a quirk and could have probably done something to defend themselves. But Deku had nothing. He was just a nice little sweet baby boy.
But remember what he doesn't like about Deku is that no matter how much he teases him, no matter how much he pushes him down,
he never gives up.
Still never gives up. He still wants to be his friend. Yeah. That's what he hates about him the most.
I'm sorry, but I think that's a problem. That's some weird daddy issues with Deku.
No, it's not that. He because he's raised in such a the society that they're in is so competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole ranking system. He thinks that anyone trying to be his friend is them looking down on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's got daddy issues. I mean, look at his dad.
I think he's got daddy issues because Deku ain't got a dad. So like, yeah, he got daddy issues.
What's funny that
sees All Might as his dad, even like
All Might's his dad, bro.
I mean, he thinks that's his dad, but
because what's funny, one of our comments in our most recent coverage for the review of the My Hero manga, people said in the comment like, but still nobody talks about his dad. It's because that's not the main focus. No, right at the moment.
I hope that Horikoshi never says anything about Deku's dad.
Exactly.
I just hope that he just disappeared. Like something happened and it's not worth talking about.
There's so many anime where the parents are just not involved and they never touch on it because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like I think at this point, what would be the point in?
Thank you. I was about to say Deku finding out who his dad is or what his dad was adds nothing to his character.
Nothing.
Unless, like, I agree with what James said. Is because in most slice of life stories in that one we have seen, like when girls or the guys go back home, somehow the parents are never there. They're always working. They're always working late nights. They never come home. Like, damn, just to clearly throw a whole house party and the parents would never find out.
Listen, like, if all for one is his dad, I'm writing a very long letter to Horikoshi.
Yeah, you know what?
Very long letter.
You know what? Let me just quickly make an amendment to the Shade of Red script because.
Interesting. We heard it first here.
Stop it.
Quick question before we get into the Tower God review and put the Shade of Red questions. What made you inclined to start a Patreon? Like, what made you feel that you wanted to do that?
Okay, as I was talking to you guys off air, Patreon wasn't something that I originally planned to do, but when I started to work with a team, it's like, yeah, I can give you guys these amazing Shade of Red phone cases. That's what I gave everyone part of the team. Who's part of the team, but they're working hard, and it's okay for me to not earn money, but yeah, just the small little things here and there, even if it's not much, like just to share out with the team. And obviously, I want to continue this more. So obviously, the more that I can continue it with funds, the more that I can give you guys, if you know what I'm saying. But like I said, that don't define how much you support the series by how much you give on Patreon, or even if you give to Patreon. Like even just stuff like this, the people watching in the live stream now, the people that retweet it, that read it, subscribe to it, that's more than enough support that we can ask for anyway. So it's like, you don't ever feel inclined, and don't ever feel like you're not supporting the series if you don't get to Patreon.
Oh, what's that Patreon, by the way?
Name?
What's it
the
at?
name
What's the
Patreon?
name?
Right. Marketing team. What's the Patreon's name? One of you are in there, right? One of you in the market.
Don't worry. I'll put the link there right now.
So much.
Okay, but honestly, yeah, don't think that you don't feel inclined. Like honestly, don't feel inclined to support the Patreon at all. Like seriously, like
no. I truly get your resume about that. Yeah. Like me and Sam Anime Lily have a Patreon, but we don't tell people. Like we always write it in the comments, say it's optional if you want to support us. We always say just write a review in the iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever you find it, Podbean, or just subscribe. Put a like, a comment, all those things is what means the word to us. You just being here, you don't have to write a comment. Those things what appreciates us the most, because we know those, in hard times like this year, this 2020 was a hard year for most people. So for you to, stretch out a bit more extra money on the side, just for us.
2020's been hard for all of us.
So you don't so it's not that you don't have to. If you want to extend that, we appreciate that. But that's why it's the extra love that you want to give us. And we appreciate from the bottom of our heart for you, Shade of Red, any type of content creator. We always support that in any type of way.
Yeah, you guys have been there for, like, and I can't thank you guys enough. Like, you even having me on, like, this is mad cool, bro. I never thought I'd be like doing this shit.
I'm just happy that you decided to be like, yeah, those guys might be cool enough to,
you guys, podcast. No, you guys are cool. And honestly, before you guys even asked me to come on, like, I know I was a bit late to finding you guys, but I did like do like a backlog and watch a couple of the videos as well. So,
I'm glad you did your research, because that's important. So
but now it's like, oh shit, anime lately, and I wake up the next day for work, and I'm like, that's what I'm watching during work today, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that, because we enjoy doing the Black Clover manga and everything. It sucks that it's not always consistent views in the video side, but
we like it, and that's all that's important.
We enjoy, me and James and Ray, we enjoy doing it. I cannot say nothing about the Mary review or the reaction, because those always the consistent views. So I'm happy all the time. But I appreciate anybody that watches our videos, because you could be watching anybody else and you watch us. It means the freaking world to me.
It's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't matter when you find us. It's like the fact that you found us at all is great. Yeah. So thank you.
And even going back to the Patreon, like I said, even without the money, man's a hustler, baby. You get me? So I will always get the money to support Shade of Red, fam. Even if I'm in some dumb warehouse or something. You get me? No, I'm saying that like warehouses are dumb. I'm saying like I've just worked in some dodgy ones.
Warehouses are important.
I was relating back to the warehouses that I've worked in, and oh my god, there's definitely some health regulations.
Amazon.
Like my back is finished, and people are like, oh yeah, that's the typical manga trope. No, my back's not finished because of manga. My back's finished because I lifted a fridge 50 stairs up. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough. And and plus, I do want to say to your team, if you guys are 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, wherever you guys are, go to sleep. We're happy we entertain you guys. But if you guys are tired and want to sleep.
Way, Shade of Red, you got a new patron. Done.
Oh no, bro.
Same here, me. I was playing a bit, but not during the show, because I'm also doing this and everything. So
sorry, I wanted to do it now.
Yeah,
so
you can
live on chat. All right,
live on chat. Recording. So chat. Copy me. Go and support.
Okay. It's 2:30 in the morning in London. If you guys are tired, go to sleep, because you can listen to the rest of this on the VOD site. This would be hours later.
Stay up.
Hey, if they're tired, I don't want to hold up. The guest has to stay here. He has to stay here.
You gotta stay. But everybody else, no, y'all can stay too.
To be fair, most of the Team Shade of Red, you're probably going to want to go, because this is where I start to get into the spoilers.
Hey, mods, go to sleep. Yeah, never mind, because I got some questions for him. So
no, but Ray, honestly, and everyone in here, like, thank you, like. You don't have to go to the Patreon.
Look, and this is I'm gonna say this, and I will say this all the time. When I find things that I truly enjoy, and there are good people that are making them. I want to support you in any way that I can. Having you here, interacting with you on social media, supporting you on Patreon. These are ways that I can support you because I care about what you guys are working on and what you're making. When I was a kid, I didn't know that this stuff was possible, that people could make characters and stories that had people that look like me. And I love this. And so I appreciate the hell out of y'all for making something like this. And not only that, it's damn good. So I'm going to support you in any way that I can. So thank you.
I am tearing up right now, and I promise you, it's not because of the mint breath.
It's not because of the mint breath. So no, I'm just gonna keep saying that because like I'm in a place in my life now where I can support the stuff that I truly do enjoy, and like I want to support the stuff that I want to see more of.
Yeah, and I promise, bro. Like anyone that does support, I'm always gonna give back. Like no matter like Patreon, no Patreon, whatever. Like if you anyone's trying to create or even just trying to reach out.
Hey, Chris, this goes for you too, my guy. Chris, that's same for you. Chris, well. I see you in there.
Chris Horny in the chat, yo.
Yeah.
So this goes for all of y'all. I'm not just saying this because we're on the internet, and I mean this.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
If I ever have kids, which probably won't ever happen, they will have stuff like this to look at and be like, oh, those people look like me. It's like the stuff that you grew up enjoying. I now have people that look like me in this stuff, which is amazing. So
I agree with Ray. He speaks for all of us because we love talking about it. We love speaking about your series last week. And you told me that you will send us copies. We don't mind buying it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't mind supporting it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no problem buying it. If you still want to send us copies, we will give it to fans of anything.
Exactly.
But we have no problem buying it off you as well. So if you want to send us copies, that's fine. And we will do a giveaway. And if anything, we will send it to fans of whoever want to do it. You know, we could do a giveaway, but we will still want to support you because we enjoy your series, your art style, and everything. So we love to support you, God Punch, and a series like that as well.
To prove that we love you and support you, the Anime Lately team has also been is now one of the Patreons as well.
Oh, bro!
Okay, Sam did it.
Guys, you're gonna make me tear up, man. And it's not the mint breath anymore. I can't even blame the mint breath anymore. No, seriously, guys. As I said,
I didn't even know Sam did that from the Anime Lately side. That's dope.
Yeah.
Because Sam don't have Sam don't have a Patreon side, so that's why he did it for Anime. It makes sense.
Why not? Yo, we should.
I found that. I said, hey, you're getting two sides, Anime Lately and my personal account. So right there, you have two sides.
Oh no, guys! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. My siblings are in the kitchen looking at me like I'm some crazy person. Getting very emotional and that.
You don't have to say anything. Like Ray said, like we want to help other creators. We're all in this space together, and we have to help each other grow and expand. And this is the way we do it, man. Like the moment I found out you guys had a Patreon, I went there and I became a patron instantly. Like I want to support you guys. I love the story. Like Ray said, I have never even thought of a day where I would see characters in a manga that looked like me, that I could actually relate to. Like reading Shade of Red, reading God Punch literally changed my view on reading manga, dude. Like I appreciate you and the work that your team put in to make this. So just keep doing you, keep making that content, and I will support you in literally any way that I can.
Absolutely.
Good thing the microwave isn't on right now because I'm crying.
That's not
that's the goal of this show. Yes, like that's the goal for the main show of the anime podcast, to have guests and just talk about it, know their experience, know what to do. And don't worry, we will get into you in a bit about what you've been through with the story, how you got here and everything. We'll get to you in a few minutes. But that's the most exciting part about it, because we just love talking to other content creators, because we ourselves are content creators, but like in a different format. But you guys are more in a creative aspect, but we just love it that you guys put yourself out there, because we know it's not easy. It's a hard thing, and it's a hard thing to do. And plus to do it in a content where it's Webtoon and everything like that, in a content that's new and free and everything like that. So we love to support it in any type of way, and we're happy to be there.
And then I can get you here and absolutely tell you how much I like your stuff. So this is great.
Yeah. Now, honestly, after this, send me the link to the Anime Lately Patreon. I'm about to become a member of that. You get me?
Oh no. You don't have to.
No, you can't disagree, bro. Yeah, no, don't tell me I don't have to because I'm going to. You get me?
It's too late. We already
It's
said
too
no.
late, bro. It's too late. I even put up the gun fingers to make sure that you're gonna get
Hey, hands up at that guy.
I guess this is our time to
I can't stand up.
I don't have to listen to you. You don't have a pair of black forces. I don't have to listen to you. So
listen. As you can see, man's in all black right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Don't let the blue mask distract you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, and even if this Air Forces aren't scary, I promise you, my breath is hot under here, so you don't want none of that, bro. I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you, it's like the SpongeBob episode. You know when he eats that and he speaks and the green stuff is coming out. That's me right now, bro.
Wow.
Oh man, I love it so much. Oh god.
But Sam, should we get into our news and Tower of God stuff or not yet?
I was hoping we could have a little bit more of Shades of Red interview.
So, would you want to get into that now? Or that's up to you, Sam.
Yeah, I think we should get into that now.
Yeah, I mean, because we can slander Rachel later on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be time for that. There'll be plenty of time for that. So I want to start this first question. Of course, we know you created Ray's waifu, but who is your top waifu?
What top waifu in anime in general or in Shade of Red?
In anime in general.
Anime in general.
Anime in general. Who? You know what? Yeah, call me a waste man, innit? But I've always had a thing for Heirs of Scarlet, fam. Something about seeing a red hair independent woman just like, bro, imagine it, yeah. Like all my shonen tropes, yeah. All I had for females to look up to, yeah, were Sakura or Hime. I mean, ever since what's it called, fam? What's that anime called again? The one where the girls transforming that. I forgot what it was called. Old school. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Ever since Sailor Moon, yeah, and what's it, and Witch and Mew Mew Power and all that, yeah. Where
Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yeah, exactly. Where were all the bad bees at? Heirs of Scarlet was that bad bee, bro.
Facts, dude.
Fair enough.
So wait, have you watched High School DxD? How do you feel about Reyes?
I've actually not watched High School DxD.
You should. It's a good
You'll have your
plot
fill of redhead girls.
It's a good plot show, and it's a good ecchi show, and a good entertainment just to kick back and have fun with. Like as much as the comedy is there, if you want like awesome story, you're not gonna expect that. If you want comedy, ecchi, and good plot, you will get your right juice for it.
Yeah, wait, it's not like that. It's not like that zombie one. What's that zombie one called again, fam?
High School of the Dead.
Oh, bro.
But
I mean,
similar.
Nah. Then I'm not watching it. Then, man. Nah, bro. That High School of the Dead stuff here was making man mad, fam. Like, bro, I'm just trying to watch anime, yeah, and I have to like cover up.
You don't want hentai masquerading as anime? Then don't watch High School DxD.
Yeah, then probably not.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't mind, innit? I'm just a bit scarred, innit, fam? Because I thought, zombies. Why the hell am I seeing tit physics and that? Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't watch High School.
Whoa.
Hey, somebody pay the light bill. Turn that back on.
I don't even know what happened, bro. I think that was my sister.
It got dark.
Man just came, used the microwave and said, fuck your interview, bro. You got bills to pay and that. Oh, my days.
Oh,
wow.
Man. Wait, who said my waifu was Rachel? Who's that? Aaron? Is that another shade of red?
That's Aaron, the artist.
Look, Aaron, look. I don't want to ban you too, okay?
Hey, Aaron,
I love you because I love Giana. So by proxy, I love you. But
and by the way, I hope you're feeling better because you're supposed to be here with us. So I hope you're feeling better and everything.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better too.
So we want to say for the whole team of Anime Lately, we love your art style and thank you for joining my wife Giana. Thank you very much.
Aaron, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bro. I'm kind of scared, so it's not too late to jump on and stop me from spoiling stuff because I can't promise you.
Miguel, if you lie one more time on this show, I will fire you myself. Okay?
I don't know how that works.
Next question. Let's go.
What inspired you to write Shade of Red?
Well, okay. I feel like I've said this like 100 times, but it's gonna mean something now.
Yeah.
Obviously, One Piece, innit? I don't know. I used to be lost like Ray, lost like James. But then once after a year of being stuck on episode 2 of One Piece, and I finally moved forward, and I realized One Piece for its true beauty, I was like, wow, an adventure like that is something that I want to recreate. But then I had the idea, and it's like, I've had the idea for Shade of Red for years and years, and it's like, oh man, that could never be a thing. That could never be a thing. One day I'm scrolling on Twitter and I come across Patrick and God Punch, and I'm like, whoa, this is sick. Whoa, he's black. Whoa, he's from America. And it's like, it wasn't even a thing where I don't hope it's not getting me in trouble, but it wasn't like Wakanda black. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, it was something that was so. No. If you know what I'm saying, it was
we know what you're saying.
We good.
Yeah. Like as in, it was just it was so unforced. Like it was so unforced, and it was just so natural. It was like, wow. Like I've seen him do it. I got into contact with Patrick. Patrick told me, "What are your dreams, kid?" You know, like any senpai would. And then now I'm just here. So it was hard at first finding an artist that could relate to me, and then luckily I found Aaron.
Aaron, we appreciate you, BB.
How long did it take you to meet Aaron?
This is a shout out to Chris, because I remember one day I was chilling on Twitter and I didn't know where Shade of Red was gonna go, and then Chris hits me up, hey, can you check out my series? Great. I'm thinking, bruh, move, man. I've got my own manga problems here, and you're telling me to check out your series and that. But then I actually checked out Great, and then I was like, oh my days, like this is I love amazing. Great. Yeah. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I was like, oh, okay, this is great. And so I started speaking to Chris, and then Chris told me to look on a site called Upwork. And have you guys ever heard of Upwork?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Upwork is like the LinkedIn or something, like basically a site where where artists and creators can meet. So I posted my synopsis, and I was thinking, no one's gonna read that. Good luck. And then I actually got quite a few people that messaged me about wanting to work on the project because they liked the synopsis. Mm-hmm. Then it came to a load of people, and then I was asking them to draw rough sketches of Giana and Zora. And Zora was important, but Giana needed to hit because Giana I had to draw a girl with an afro and all this stuff, and she's blonde and all this stuff there, and she's black. So I was like, Giana needed to hit. Giana needs to be the one to hit, and not to discredit any of the other artists, but when Aaron showed me his designs, and he even added his little flares to it, like he gave Giana like a dome sigil on her side to show she was part of the army. It was just like throwing his own things on there like that. It was like, bro, I gotta go with this guy. So, and then that's how I met Aaron. So me and Aaron clicked within about 2 weeks, and then next thing you know, Shade of Red's out.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quick. That's really quick. So, who did you base your characters on with Giana and Zora?
Zora, I've always known the personality for Zora, but I never really knew his look. Mm-hmm. But then when I started reading God of High School, I was like, you know what? I really like the look of Morijin, I really like the look of him. So the design of like the base design was basically a look of Morijin. And Giana, I can't say. I'm not lying. Giana, I can't say.
Oh, okay. We hit that.
All I'm saying is just DM me. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. DM me that.
Let's
you could say here, and we could say first heard it here.
Just Giana was inspired. The look of Giana was just inspired by someone very close to you. So,
okay.
And obviously the name was inspired after Kobe Bryant's daughter. R.I.P.
Yeah.
But because that's the thing with me as a creator. The one thing that Aaron and anyone of the team will tell you, I cannot name shit.
That's me. That's me.
It's true. He can't name anything.
I could not name shit. I mean, bro, even when it comes to naming chapters, one chapter I just named Dude, Where's My Ship?
Wow. Like, I'm not that bad, but wow.
No, he's that bad. We record anything, and Miguel's like, hey, what's the title of this episode? I have no idea.
Trust
and I'm
me,
like, bro.
I had to come up with most of the video of the names. I come with the names and the thumbnail titles.
Like Sam,
me too.
Like Sam comes with a title and then for the thumbnail text, I kind of guide. Okay, this is good. Wait, let's improve it and everything. But it's just that when I do the everything, I just want less idea of work. So that's why I'm like, hey guys, what's the title TNT? So I could just put it all together at once. But if I have to think everything is like, I'd be stuck, and then after that I'd be overthinking. Wait, what's the better one? So that's why I like to take the team and and plus get their input as well, to have their voice of what they think. That's why for me it's so much easier and less thought process, if that makes any type of sense.
Yeah, but with someone like Gianna though, I wanted the name to stand out, and I wanted it to be someone close to me. So I never had the name for Gianna, but then after the whole thing with Kobe Bryant, I feel like it was only right.
You picked a perfect name.
Yeah.
Bryant,
Kobe was my favorite, bro. Kobe was.
That's my guy. That's one that still is not real to me.
Yeah, I still can't believe it.
I still can't believe it either. So yeah, I understand.
I see videos and pictures of him on the timeline from time to time, and it's just like, wow. Like,
Yeah, I'm still in denial. Like Kobe's my favorite basketball player of all time.
Same. Yeah. Like it's hard for him not to be your favorite basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So, God, yeah.
I do want to ask a question. That what makes you feel your series Shade of Red any different from any other series that, like, from your friends that you know, Chris, from his series, Pat with his series, and like, what do you feel like your series is a bit different, a bit unique? What do you feel like that?
Well, just before I answer that, someone in the comments said, "You see why one of the Patreon tiers includes have a character named after you because I can't name anyone." For shit.
Makes sense.
Wow. Okay. Funny. And
wait, does Gianna get a boyfriend in this series? Because I need to go find that tier right now.
That he quick to jump their gun. He said, "I'm gonna be the one saving her."
But no. Sorry, wait. I completely blacked out.
I tunnel vision on that too.
No.
All right. So let me repeat the question. Is that what
I got it. What makes my series different from everyone else's? Yeah. I'd say Shade of Red will incorporate a culture that you guys have never seen in manga before, and it might really work, or it might fall flat on its ass. But I'll tell you one thing, man. You ain't ever seen it before, bro. And when that culture comes together, because it's set on Earth,
futuristic sci-fi work.
Yeah. But there's still things that tie down to our culture now, stuff that we're going through, and hopefully I'm not saying too much, but in ways that we speak, that will be incorporated into this manga, and it will be something that people from all like walks of life or whatever can read and relate to. And you know what, it's just gonna be fun. And you know what, on top of that, you get some nice girls and some sick fight scenes. So what's there to miss out, fam? Like, why not?
I like it.
I'm about that life. I'm about that life for real. Yep.
Yeah. And it's a real tearjerker as well. So yeah, some scenes I've written, I've been like, wow, that's pretty sad.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, but let me not talk about that. Let me not talk. But some scenes are hilarious. I'll tell you that much.
There's already been some hilarious stuff. God, I love it.
Yeah, no, the crew are hilarious, and you know it's mad because all the crew would have a part of me and my personality in there. It's just small little bits.
I do want to ask, how far have you since you're the writer and everything in the series? Like, how far have you written? Like, until what chapter? Like how far have you written so far? Or,
in my mind, in my mind, I've got it all complete. On paper, I'm up to chapter 22, 23. But the reason why I've paused so long is because the next 2 chapters are something very important, and I need to nail it correctly, like of how I do this. This is where the stuff starts to change a little bit, and this is where you start to see, oh wow, this has actually never been done in a manga before. So I need to make sure I nail it correctly. So I'm just yeah.
So I have a question. This is one of the questions I told you about before we started recording. So I was rereading all 3 chapters today before we started. So on the Blue Lion, there is a seal that we know comes from the devil controlling the beast, right? Now, you don't have to answer this because this could potentially be a spoiler. But
that's fine.
Can that mark be used on humans? Because I can only assume that at some point the devil will need to use humans in order to ensure his return. You don't have to answer, but it's just something that I thought of when I reread it.
That's why he's wearing the glasses. Shit, I'm really good at telling faces. Ooh,
me too. I'm like, but like his eyes slowly look down. That was I'm like, but I can't really tell.
No, I was looking down because I was thinking, fucking reviewers, they know too much. But nah, bro, let me just say this: Shade of Red has many races in it, so take what you will.
Okay,
dude, are you making new races of your own, like like for example, in the Greek mythology, you know how there's about the 9 realms, or like in Black Clover, the 9 realms, druids, dwarves, elves, and everything like that, devils and everything. Are you gonna have something like you're gonna make your own new races, or you're gonna use other races from the history that has been said? Or are you gonna make
I'd say it's
a mix
more
of both.
Yeah, a mix of both, but it is a sci-fi fantasy, so I want to get the fantasy elements from previous works, you know, because I was a huge Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter fan when I was younger as well. So yeah, those type of fantasy elements kind of play into it as well.
Okay. And this might be a stupid question, but Zora he has fire manipulation abilities. Now, does that mean that he can generate fire, or he can only manipulate it?
All right, we gotta tell. We gotta tell.
Oh god,
I had that question too, because I was like, wait a minute, because when I read, I'm like, is he like a Gen 2 or Gen 3 in like Fire Force? Because now Gen 2 in Fire Force, they can only control fire, but in Gen 3 they can make their own fire.
When you ask that question, I can see all of the Shade of Red team is typing right now.
Like, stop it!
Bro.
Whatever you say now is affecting
everyone is typing right now.
Because I feel like you're the type of writer that chooses your words carefully. So when I read fire manipulation, is like, well, does that mean that he can only manipulate fire, or he can generate it and manipulate it to whatever he needs to?
Okay, let me just.
Drew said, I think he can generate fire. That's from your own artist and everything.
Drew also likes fairy tale, so that.
Yeah, no, it's not massive. It's just that he can generate fire. He can, and the more.
He's right. Aaron also goes. He literally generated fire by flicking his finger.
Yeah.
He said, and then after that, I said, "Next question, please."
Next. He can, but it's just that you need to understand.
So he says. So Trump goes, like, imagine if you've only got a matchstick. Like that one shitty like X-Men character.
I was gonna say. So the reason why I asked the question is because if you look at Pyro in Marvel Comics, like depending on what you read, like a part of his suit allows him to like get that spark so that he can then manipulate magic. Because I manipulate fire. Because I didn't want to just assume that he can create fire just by the flick of his finger.
So what we're saying is he's much better than a Pyro. So
because there could be something in the suit that sparks the flame. So I was just asking to be sure.
But you need to remember Zora is also half human, is all I'm saying.
That's also correct.
Yeah, Zora is also half human, so he's the first of his kind.
I'll take that. Yeah. Because not everybody can be a Roy Mustang. There's only one Roy Mustang. So
there's only one Roy Mustang, exactly. So we would just you will see. Probably not this arc, but next arc definitely.
Okay.
What I mean more. Yeah.
Cool. Do you like
fucking reviewers?
It's kind of our job, like to be analyzing.
I know you're too good at it. Fuck off.
I mean, we have more people.
I will say that we're one of the best review channels on YouTube. Straight up. I mean, when it comes to like brass tacks and like actual content, we're one of the best. I mean, there's a lot of hype channels out there, and yes, we also have a lot of hype, but I feel like we're one of the best.
I do say that. I do agree.
Exactly. I mean, the majority of you guys are wearing glasses. I mean, you guys have been reading a lot, bro, in your lives. You know,
that's genetics. Don't.
I'm about to say my father's fault. No, that's my father's fault.
No. I swear to God, reading too much can actually make your eyes damage your eyes. I promise you.
Okay, that's Sam's
fault. My eyes are damaged because of computers.
My family.
Do you know what the maddest thing is? I used to wear glasses as well. Yeah. Then my boy told me one day, he was like, "Bro, whenever you ever gone to the opticians and they said you don't need glasses." And I was like, you know what, bro, you're all right. So I just stopped wearing them.
I don't know how that works.
I literally can't see without my glasses.
I could see you guys. Like right now without glasses, I could see you. But if I go look at what do I have in my calendar to do tomorrow, I don't know fucking shit there. I can't even read the letters.
If I take off my glasses, y'all gonna turn into Minecraft. So I'm not doing that.
That's the thing. They corrupted you guys from young, bro. Because they made your eyes get worse, fam. They need their money in it.
Well, if I were to defend myself, I'm Asian. My eyes are born to be small.
God dang it, Sam! Sam,
what have you done?
No!
It's just for those people watching
that don't need glasses.
I am
just
so scared for them.
Apparently, this one does.
just for those people watching for the first time, us anime itself, we roast ourselves all the time every week. So just for you, just in case you guys are wondering, like, what is the roast ourselves? We do this on a weekly basis, just in case you guys didn't know, to each other and ourselves. So just in case you guys didn't know, so we do this for fun.
God dang it, Sam.
Next question, I'm scared. I'm actually scared of the next question. I feel like I'm gonna get brilliant tomorrow.
Who wants to go? Because I have a question already, so I don't know if anyone wants to
go. You can go if you have it right now. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask is that since you say that your favorite is One Piece that you have, and what also got you into writing, Shade of Red or anything like that. But what is your least favorite anime manga? Like, do you have one like that you try getting
3.
into? Oh, okay, go ahead. Tell us the 3.
Fuck Akame ga Kill.
Okay.
Anime or manga?
Just fuck it in general.
Okay. Those are 2.
Fuck School Days.
Okay, yeah.
Yo,
yes.
That almost ruined anime. That almost ruined anime for me.
Because
that was one that I saw very early on in my anime watching career.
Same.
That almost ruined it for me. So
Same.
yes.
I mean, bro, I remember I was watching, and to be fair, I had watched Clannad and Angel Beats beforehand.
Same, but still.
Yeah, and then when I saw this guy, I was like, oh yeah, you're good at sex. Let's have a threesome at your house. I was like, what?
Wait, hold up. And this is what series?
Don't
worry about it, man.
No, I'm not. But just for me to know to never watch it. That's why I'm asking.
Don't watch.
Just so he knows to never watch it. Never watch it. And then lastly, fuck Sword Art Online, man.
All right.
Just saying.
Yes. Finally, somebody else.
Sword Art Online, nah.
Shit, man.
Nah.
Yo, watch SAO Alternative.
Never.
You will no. He will enjoy it.
Why can't I just watch regular Sword Art and it'd be good?
I promise you, I've got better things to do.
Thank you, my man.
I promise you.
No,
I promise you.
SAO season 3 and SAO Gun Gear Alternative are the best.
I will say Alicization is good.
Yeah,
I enjoy
season 3 is the best one.
But everything else before that,
no, I get it.
Okay.
Season 1 and 2, it depends on what you like and your taste. It could be good or bad, or it could be average for some people. Me, I enjoyed it more than average. Some people I know think it's perfect, which that's their opinion. Some people I know hate the series. But for me, SAO season 3 is in its high peak. SAO Gonna Get Alternative, high peak, and the movie Ordinary Scale, right, Sam? Ordinary Scale, yeah. The movie. Also above average. High peak, no, but above average. Those 3 are the best. SAO season 1 and 2 arcs different, but overall subpar. But damn, that hurt me, L.
No, but listen, I'll tell you. I'll give you some redemption. Sword Art Online opening 1 slaps, fam.
Oh yeah. No, actually, if you want to think, the openings in season 3, all of them slap, and the endings too. I will have to send you. The YouTube links after we're live later, and you have to listen to them. And
I will.
Also, you will tell us by Lisa herself.
This is all Lisa. Mostly are sung by Lisa. All season 3 first 2 cores sung by Lisa. Third core, the ending sung by Lisa, but it slaps. It truly slaps.
Do you guys like listen to Japanese bands and that? Because have you guys ever heard of like Koshuni and that Koshuni?
I don't know the name of the band. No.
Promise Neverland.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Amazing, bro. They're amazing. Listen to them. I'll send you some Koshuni after.
Your team was right. You know your openings very well because you know their bands. I just know them. Once I hear them, I know for what anime they're from. You know their bands as well.
Some of them, I'm a big Japanese music fan. I don't know why, bro. I'm just rocking it. Like people see me on road, I might be looking like this year, but trust me, in my head, fam, all I'm hearing is the Angel Beats tune and that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll move on to the next question. With the popularity of Webtoons, it's getting anime adaptation right now with Crunchyroll originals and stuff like that. Does that give you and your team hope that an opportunity can come where Shades of Red can have an anime?
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. I mean, you know me. Sometimes I need to come back down to reality sometimes because, bro, I'm already thinking, you know what? I would want this band to do my Japanese opening. It's like, bro, I think way too far ahead. And I was like, yeah, you need to get to the reality and focus on what's in front of you now. But yeah, that is honestly like big hope, and it came at a weird time. Like as soon as I started to try to do Shade of Red, the Tower of God got announced. God of High School, Noblesse, like bro, like yeah. So it's very hopeful, and even not even that. It's even platforms like Netflix now, and even Viz are starting to move into some originals. It's just it's hopeful, and it's just you never know, man. You never know. You never know.
Do you have an idea, like, I don't know if you thought far ahead for the series of Shade of Red. Like, have you thought about a studio that you would like to choose that could actually, animate, your story and your art style that's been done? Do you have a studio already?
Yeah. At first I was like Bones, because OSTs and all that, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm seeing what Mappa's doing. And I'm like, yo,
you get it.
I was like, ooh, Mappa, they're looking like some hitters, fam. You know what I'm saying? If they do,
have you watched Totoro?
I was about to ask Sam.
Yeah, Totoro. Party is over.
The opening slaps. Party's over. I'm still here.
Now, that's one that I watch.
Yeah. Come on, that's a book.
Because the music slaps, right?
Yep, got tier.
Vinland Saga.
It does the
Saga opening is really good too.
No, it's great.
To me, most of Amazon openings and endings that I've listened to, most of them have slapped because Dodoro and everything like that, they have slapped, and I hear them until this day. I hear them still when I'm here, or plus on my Google and everything. I still hear it, and it's just amazing. Like Party is Over is the one that I still hear almost every day or every week. It's my favorite song.
Yeah. So yeah. Mappa or Bones. I mean, the Boku no Hero OST, and even what they've done with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood as well. Like, bro, their OSTs are.
Now they're working on Attack on Titan too for season 4 of Mappa.
Yeah, exactly. However, Periot and Toei, you stay far away, man. I'm warning you now. Don't even think about it. I don't want nothing to do with you guys. I don't want blood on my hands. Bro. You know
hey, don't touch my series. Be away. What happened if they come with a nice big check?
Nah, that's just selling my soul though, bro. And I'll get a filler episode of Zora eating a mushroom or something. That's gonna tell me like, I don't want that shit, man. I don't want to see that. Like if I'm not gonna watch my own anime, I'm not gonna give it to the fans. So it's Period. I don't need it, man. They might be able to convince me with a sick opening though, because you know me, fam. So they might be, yeah.
Maybe fair enough.
Oh no, I was gonna ask is that since we're on the topic about openings, do you have a top 5 openings or ending from any series? Like, do you have a top 5 anything like that?
Okay. Right. Angel Beats is on there. Naruto opening 3 Bluebird.
Okay.
Nice.
Bleach opening 7 After Dark.
I recall that one. I recall.
Yeah. I really like Colors from Code Geass. Yeah, I really like Colors from Code Geass. And number 5, bro, I might just have that's a hard one, bro. Number 5 might just have to be the Clan After Story opening.
Okay.
Story.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Endings are like very hit and miss. I really like the Fire Force ending.
Yes. Nice one.
Yeah, the Fire Force ending is sick. I like Tokyo Ghoul season 2's ending.
Okay, yeah.
That was a sick song. What else has got a sick ending? Angel Beats has also got a sick ending. And that's all I got for endings.
Have you seen the series from Amazon, Vinland Saga, from we spoke about? Endings are from Vinland Saga is good too, because it's sung by Amir. I think I pronounced her name. Amir. 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 How you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Her songs are good too.
Yeah. Also, I really like Attack on Titan season 2 ending. You know, when it has like everyone on the separate sides of the wall, and we didn't know anything about it then. But then when I go back and watch that ending now, it's like, wow, symbolism.
Attack on Titan season 1 opener is one of my favorite openings of any anime.
But do you know what? Yeah, I love season 3's opening. The one where I met this girl at night.
Red Swan is one of my favorite. As much as many people don't like it because it don't fit the show. Red Swan, I love it. It's my top 3 out of.
I'm proposing to you guys now, fam. Anime lately karaoke night, bruv. Anime openings only, fam.
we will have to do that on Twitch, but then I have to do because of YouTube copyright. But then for me to have it up on YouTube, I just have to cut and edit. But
I'm only messing out. If I get on there and butcher the Japanese language the way I would, trying to do that, it would be horrible, fam. It'd be horrible.
That could be a fun event for us to do, plan it out, like a month or 2 months.
I'd have to be smashed drunk because Japan might not let me into their country with what I do with their language. Well, I at least have to go to excuse when I go to Japan and they're like, "Excuse me, was you that guy on anime lately doing that?" I'd have to say, "Excuse me, did you see what I drank that night, mate? Please."
I mean, if you ask me, it sounds like great Patreon content right there too.
Great. Come join our Patreon where the creator of Shade of Red Japanese is the butchers the Japanese language. Wow.
But George says something true. Karaoke is all about butchering the Japanese language. It's very true.
True. Or I don't know if you guys are doing it in the US, but we're doing in the UK, we're doing a lot of 10 versus 10 art, like where people do like 10, like they pick two artists, like so one artist might be like Drake. So one DJ might have Drake and one DJ might have I don't know, someone that competes with Drake. I don't know. I'm just gonna say anyone like Kendrick Lamar or something, and basically they play like 5 tunes each, and the people vote about what's better. I say we could do that with anime openings because I'd thrash every single one of you guys here.
That sounds like
that would be fun. That would actually.
Yeah. I'd thrash every single one and bring whoever you want, bro. 10 versus 10, bro.
Okay.
I'd have the people vote. I mean, you could invite me, but I am a cheat code, so you know what I'm saying.
One of my favorite anime endings is I think it's ending 2 of Hunter x Hunter. That's one of my favorite.
I thought you meant ending. I thought you meant ending 1, the Vegas one, where the people that done Parasite, the Parasite opening.
Oh, the Parasite opening was great.
Yeah. But even the Tokyo Ghoul opening as well. I mean, even my mum knows that. Yeah, my mum knows that. My mum hears. She can tell. She knows what I want, fam. She knows what's happening.
Okay. Wow.
She knows what's happening, bro.
But as My Hero opening was really good too, in my opinion.
Which one?
The first opening from My Hero Academia.
Oh, I didn't really like that one. I like the first. I like the third one.
Third was my second go.
Boys, I fucked up. I made the mistake of rewatching the ending to School Days. Miguel never watched that.
Is that the one with the knife one, fam? When you get
but
and then his head ends up on a boat, fam. You know what,
I kind of had a
never watched this. Never watched that anime.
I kind of had a feeling
to yourself.
I kind of had a feeling you was watching something because your face was so sad. I'm like, what's Ray doing? I'm like, he's gonna probably tell.
Because it was like, am I remembering this correctly? Is it as bad as I thought it was? No, not watch this ever.
Ray, I'm gonna say this, bro. Yeah, don't judge, man, innit? Yeah, but obviously, I think I enjoyed Boku no Pico more.
I mean, and that's okay. Yeah. That is okay.
But obviously, because the shock value was there, innit? That this wasn't even like when he got stabbed. Yeah, I was you never saw it coming. Yeah, exactly. I was like, bro, this took 26 episodes for him to get stabbed. But when I watched Boku no Pico, I was a little kid. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, they all just came fireworks. This is nuts.
Yep.
And yeah, with this, I just didn't care.
But this one, it was like, don't do this. Don't do School Days. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I do agree with George. The My Hero opening third is freaking slaps. It's one of my favorite opening as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Great.
Then Razor just started sweating, going on treadmill. He's like, whew, that's the worst.
But I actually think every single Naruto Shippuden opening slaps as well.
I thought they slapped too. You're right.
Yeah, every single one. You are my friend. Nah. Yeah, that was a throwback. Oh my days, bro. I'm gonna have to get off today and just listen to all of them again.
That's were good as well. One question I do want to ask because James is here and everything. With you doing work, for you doing a series for yourself, do you have time for regular movies, TV shows? Do you watch anything on Netflix? Do you watch anything on Hulu, Amazon? Like, do you have time for that?
I do kind of, but you know what? Yeah, it's like now. Back in the day, I would be able to watch trash like School Days and refine my taste, but now it's just like because I have little time, I can't watch shit like like Sword Art Online and that because I've actually got shit to do. However,
I watched that.
He's still scarred.
I'm hurt again.
I think you did that to yourself, man. You did that to yourself.
You need to do that. But if you guys are looking for something outside of anime to sum up rich culture, you guys should definitely, if it's on Netflix, watch a show called People Just Do Nothing. I'm watching that at the moment. I watch it yearly, like once a year. It is top tier British comedy. It's like a mockumentary of these two DJs, and I'm telling you,
British comedy. That's right, man.
It's called. Wait, it's
called. Okay, so for these guys, this is like something different. Like, but I lived in England for a while, so I'm like, this is like normal stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, different culture stuff.
Then Ray, I promise you will love People Just Do Nothing, bro.
Oh my god!
Whereabouts in England did you stay?
Birmingham.
Oh, fucking hell!
Everybody says that. Every single person from England who I've ever talked to they go, oh shit,
bro, you drew the short straw, fam.
Literally every person I've ever talked to from England.
Hell, bro.
They go, what?
Fucking, what you doing from fucking around here? Like, fuck me, man. It's fucking crazy, down there. Fucking crazy, like. Jesus, bro. How the hell did you survive, fam?
Dude, one of my favorite TV shows ever are BBC shows. Like Doctor Who's my favorite TV show of all time.
Yeah.
Luther is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Yeah. Sherlock, Broadchurch, like all of these shows. Like these are some of my favorites ever.
Yeah, bro,
I really need to watch a lot. I really need to watch a lot more British shows, and I just added People Just Do Nothing into my list. I just saw a clip that's showing with a Netflix. I saw something funny about something like a site manager, and that just made me laugh because I don't know, but that was funny.
Yes, and James, another reason why you will enjoy it is actually was a BBC show as well. So you trust me, bro, you will love it. I'm telling you, I want to hear next week all of you guys shouting out my guy MC Grinder. You get me, man? That's the guy's name. MC Grinder. Bang, lyrical bang to the face. Bang, lyrical bang to the face. Come on, fam.
This is the most I think I've laughed in any episode. Period. So far.
Come on, fam. You know what I'm
saying? I'm hurt. Like I've laughed so hard that I hurt.
I'm a comedic genius, but I need to stop laughing because my breath is actually fucking going mad again.
Oh shit! Oh god!
I'm just gonna take off my mask in the corner for a second so I can.
Go ahead. Go drink some water if you need to, or go use the bathroom if you need to. Go take a breather real quick.
I've got this lukewarm Red Bull that I've left out the fridge.
Lukewarm Red Bull is the worst. I'm not gonna lie, it's bad.
I don't even know why I drank that, but that did not help anyone's breath. I don't know what the hell was the point in that. Oh right, okay. I forgot.
Miguel, if you're ever looking for a really good detective series on BBC, check out Luther.
Yeah, Luther. It's got Idris Elba. Yeah,
is that on Netflix?
It should be. Yeah, should be.
It might be.
Yeah. Luther. If not, bro, I've got some dodgy sites.
It might not be on our Netflix.
It's not on our Netflix. There's only Sherlock I see, and I see Doctor Who, but I don't see. I see Lucifer, but not Luther.
Don't worry, Basha. I got some dodgy sites, bro.
Oh God. So I finally have my question for you, and I hope you're ready for this.
Please.
So, like, I want to know about your creative process. Like, and I love to ask this about all the people who come on the show. So, like, when you're like, all right, it's time to sit down and write Shade of Red. Like, where is your inspiration? What do you do to get into the mindset, into the universe that you're about to be creating? Like, how do you get there? What do you do?
I just usually listen. I mean, I'm telling you, when I speak to people, like when I speak to members of Team Shade of Red, and I told them everything, they're like, bro, how does your mind store this? Like, you know, them things that you probably should have forgot, like pi in school, like.
3.1459 kind of pi.
You see what I mean? You shouldn't know that information, and I shouldn't know about.
I'm an engineer. I kind of need to know this information.
Yeah, but it's like stuff with me. I shouldn't remember stuff from Shade of Red. Like so much of it is just in my mind. But when it comes to writing it, it's like, okay, I've got to set the scene now. So I usually listen to an OST. So I recently just wrote a fight to the End of a Prominence Burn OST. When he's like, "Hey, Nomu, have you ever heard?"
Yes.
When he's like, "I hate this logo." Yeah. No. I forgot what it's called.
But no, there's a different one for Prominence Burn. Yeah. God, it's so good.
Yeah, it's the one where he's like, I usually hate that school motto. Plus Ultra Prominence Burn, or like when he does so that, that OST there, I wrote a fight to that, and it usually even if I just listen to like a lot of R&B, if it's just like the crew chilling and stuff, you know what I'm saying. They're just getting up to their usual shenanigans, but yeah, just listening to OSTs, chilling. and you know what I mean. Like, so I try to have fun with it. I mean, like I said, a lot of it's in my head, so it's just like, oh, what you got in your head? Put it on paper.
What
And
I
R&B?
like it.
Sorry.
What R&B artists do you listen to?
Oh, oh god. Depends, innit? Depends, innit, bro? Depends what type of. I usually have the playlists on the on Spotify, the daily mix, innit? It's like my daily mix 5. So a lot of the artists I don't know the name of, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say any R&B like musicians that are going to upset people in it. So I don't. That's why I kind of didn't say.
Fair enough.
You could tell you could tell later off air if you don't mind, you know, telling us for us to know.
I've recently been listening to a lot of Semino though. If you don't know if you guys heard of him.
Yeah.
I've recently been listening to a lot of him.
Okay.
Do you usually like to write in arcs or chapter by chapter?
Chapter by chapter basis, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's easy. It's easier for Aaron as well. Just get the chapter. There you go, Aaron. Send that out to him. Well, actually, now I have editors to check because my ass dyslexic. So there you go.
Whoa.
There you go. So it's better for them, and then so the editors check it. They make sure that all the character beats are on point, pacing's not too bad, and then send it off to Aaron.
And if I'm asked, what made you like? Was that a goal in mind once you start to write Shade of Red and plus have Aaron? Like, was that a goal in mind to have your own editors, or was that something that you know that you needed and you had to get sooner rather than later?
I think it was after chapter 2 fatigue. I was so happy with chapter 2 and that coming out, but I will not lie, bro. For like a good couple of days, me and Aaron were knackered, fam. And like, it's tiring. It's more tiring for Aaron because obviously he's the artist.
Yeah,
but like, even for me, like doing the promotion, make sure I'm having the right times, like worrying about how much it's gonna get and stuff. Like I was just like, bro, I need to stop doing that. Like myself, like there'll be nights before the chapter drops, I wouldn't be able to sleep because I know there's a lot to do tomorrow, innit? But now that I have a team to kind of take that off, it's like, okay, chapter drops tomorrow, I can sleep. I know my team's got this. So, but most of the time,
cool.
I'm saying wink, wink.
Well, we can't really tell. But
you can't really tell you. That's why I decided to animate it.
Yeah, makes sense. And what is it that you feel like having now a team? Do you feel like that has taken a weight off your shoulder now? Like, do you feel like you can focus more now? Like, you can focus more on the writing, and now do you have a team? Like, is it much easier for you as a content creator? Like, is it much easier for you to do your content yourself?
Yeah, it is, and it's obviously like we talk every day on the Discord, and it's just like, oh yeah, like we all sharing the same passion and just going for the same thing. So it's all fun, like, and then we all have like our own like little team meetings where we do stuff, and it's like it's good to read the chapters with people because they read it and they're like, oh wow, this is actually like good, like well done to you, and then we just make it better. So it's actually it's really, like, so talking to people every day as well, like you always know that you got your friends there with you, and that's. Don't tell him this because I'm usually a cunt in the chat in it. So
too late. Now they know the truth.
Yeah, well now they know the truth.
Now we're gonna be live. We're live, and we're gonna have other recordings everywhere. So they'll all hear the compliments.
Well, I do like you guys in it, even though I am a bit of.
We appreciate that. Anybody has a question before I ask one more?
Will we actually have a prequel in the work where we actually see the first war with the devil? And all the racing or the side story, that sort of way.
Good question,
Sam. That's a spoiler.
Oh God.
Well, that's chapter 0.
Where? Marketing team. Someone you say something, please, because I don't know what. Listen. There will be a special arc that I am going to have a lot of fun with, which ties a lot of things together. And you will just have to wait and see, fam.
Okay.
Okay. And then one question I was gonna ask. So you said behind the scenes, you don't have to say too much about it, but you said that you have a group chat with Pat, Chris, and all of that. Like, how does it feel to reflect on your work and plus with other writers within the community of Webtoon and everything, like with the other mangaka? Like, how does that feel? Like, does that support you more? Does that push you more to write better? Does that help you to ask their opinion on it? Like, how does that help you in the process?
Yeah, I feel like all of us that are in the group chat right now, we're in our own lane trying to do something. with our series, obviously. So like we haven't actually like had the chance to sit down and like all talk together like this. You know what I'm saying? And one day I'd love to, but it's like a thing where I got so much love for them and they're so uplifting. But it's like in a way I see them, and Pat will probably tell you this as well. But I do see them as rivals in a way, because it's like we're close, but when I see them do good, it's like, yeah, I want to do good as well, and I will happily support them doing it. It's not a jealousy thing. I don't get it twisted. It's never a jealousy thing. But it's like, okay, I've seen Chris get his books in some shops. It's like, okay, I need to get this chapter out there and start making physical copies. It's like it's always a reminder that if I am slacking, they will continue, whether if I'm slacking or not. So it's always a thing. So it's great to have them around. And plus, we bust our jokes in the chat. I mean, we're good friends, but like I said,
that's great.
We're also rivals as well. So, and I respect them as rivals, and I'll always continue to support them as well. I always continue to support them.
That's so funny. That's so anime, because you guys are true rivals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, competition brings out the best in you. So
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
that's
exactly. Dope. And especially with Pat, because like Pat was like the one that got me to do this, and like even to get acknowledgement from Patrick is like, it means a lot, fam. Like,
oh,
it means a lot. It means a lot.
Don't tell him that. He'll never let you forget it.
Oh, he never does. He never does. But I always tell him anyway. So, yeah.
That was fun. Any more questions, guys?
I think that's good. I don't want to get him into a point where the team's like, "Hey, why you say that on this podcast?"
Thank God, bro. Thank God I can breathe now, fam.
Wait.
On the Rachel bashing.
All right, hold up. Before we do our last segment, sir, I have one more question. But James, I said that you had also a question.
No, I didn't have a question. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask two things. One, how far do you see the series to go? Like you said that you already have the whole series completed, and you already have 23 or 22 chapters written. But how far do you have the series planned? Like 100 chapters, or do you plan it by season? You know, since it goes by Webtoon, like how do you go? Like, do you have that, or you don't want to, say yeah, or you don't have to. You can ignore the question.
Yeah. I'll just say this: One Piece was meant to be a 5-year job.
I like that. Good answer. I like that. Good answer. He did say that. Oda said that he planned it for 5 years, but then it became almost. I bet you Oda's gonna have this by a 25 to 30-year mark series.
Yeah,
that's why
honestly, One Piece was meant to be 5 years, and One Piece is celebrating our 24th birthday this year. So that should tell you that much. Yeah.
That's very true. And last thing I want to ask. So you know how some anime gets adapted into video games. My Hero One Justice, Naruto Storm. Do you see your series possible in the future to get adapted into a game? Possible with the way the style of like Naruto Storm with the devils and stuff like that. Maybe it could get adapted like that.
No. Cyber Connect 2, get out of here, bro. Cyber Connect 2. I don't trust you, man. If I was to have a Shade of Red game, it wouldn't be about the main characters. It'd be more of a side story, in a kind of like Persona way, to do with the monsters, basically.
I like that. Persona style. I like that.
So you would have like an RPG kind of thing.
RPG kind of game, but mostly, but without the main character. So maybe people that live outside of the dome, or maybe people that live inside the dome. Or
so maybe like Dragon Ball Heroes in a way, where you create your own characters and you go to different stuff.
I want there to be like a story. Maybe even it happens before Shade of Red takes place or after Shade of Red takes place. But I wouldn't want it to be anything about Zora and them lot. You know what I'm saying? Now they're doing their own thing. Right. The world of Shade of Red is huge. So yeah, I want it to be like, yeah.
I'm glad I asked this question, because I like that answer. I like that answer very much. And I like how one of your team says Zora on Jump Force.
Zora on Jump Force. He get his ass slapped right now. What are you doing about Zora and Jump Force?
Who said Jump Force?
Drew said it.
Drew, you're moving like the red-haired terrorist today, man. You're just fucking up my base, blood. You've got me in.
Ray looks so upset right now. He Jump Force in chat. He hates Jump Force, guys, by the way. He really hates it. And James was about to buy the whole bundle.
I would look. I had $5 down at GameStop to buy the $200 collector's edition of Jump Force. And then after I saw Ray play it, I'm like, yeah, I'm just never gonna pick it up. You can keep my $5. I'm good.
Jesus, that bad.
Yeah, it's trash.
Jump Force is one of the worst anime games
he deleted it too.
Ever played.
He deleted it. What happened?
Oh, of course I deleted it. Jump Force is a bad word around here.
Bug Snatch or Jump Force? Jump Force, bro.
Bug Snacks.
Bug Snacks, whatever that.
Bug Snacks. The Bug Snacks game of the year compared to Jump Force.
Let me think of a really shitty anime game, fam. What is a really?
I'm sorry. I love the series. I love the manga. I love the anime. But James and Ray knows what I'm about to say. Black Clover Quarter Nights, as much as
it's better than Jump Force.
It's better than Jump Force, but still, it could have been better.
Oh, that game could have been. It could have been a whole game, but it wasn't.
What about that really shitty that really shitty Naruto game on Xbox, fam? What was it called again?
Naruto, the Uzumaki Chronicles. Yeah. Better than Jump Force.
Better than Jump Force.
No, that was on Wii, fam.
It was also on GameCube.
That was also on GameCube.
No, that was sick. I used to play that on the Wii.
And it was on PlayStation 2. Better than Jump Force.
What about Naruto? Oh, well, I don't know. I can't think of it.
I have played a lot of really bad anime games. Dynasty Warriors Gundam better than Jump Force.
Oh god.
For those that are new, Ray is known for games. He's known for within the team. He's known for we cannot deny. He's the king of games. I gave him that name for a reason. He's literally knowledgeable for that reason.
I'm sorry. Jump Force is just not good. You can have fun with Jump Force. I'm not saying you can't have fun with it, but it's not good.
It also shouldn't take you an hour before you can start fighting.
Yeah.
Which is
fucking bullshit.
Like me and my friends, we all paid £4 each in it, to get Jump Force in it.
I'm sorry.
It, I know it's the worst £4 I've ever spent.
James,
and then it was like, okay, I can't wait to jump in and start fighting each other. But we had to.
Man, you could have went to a decent chippy for that much money.
Like, exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm not in Birmingham, but somewhere in it. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, when we had the Jump Force, we just wanted to beat each other up. We had to sit through a fucking hour of that story mode, of this. I didn't even know what was going on, bruv. Like Yagami and that just bullshitting around, fam. We hated it, every second of it, fam.
So Sharp says, Raw, Dynasty Warriors Gundam required me to beat the game multiple times just to use the Gundams I wanted to use awful, but Jump Force actually required me to play it worse.
Yeah, you had to sit for an hour.
I actually had to play it.
Question,
worse.
Ray, are you getting the new SAO game that comes out July 10th?
If it ever comes out, I'm gonna play it.
No. Bandai has been promoting.
I don't care
this
what
whole
nobody
week.
says. Guess what? If there's like, it could get delayed tomorrow. For all we know.
That is true.
So, but I'll be playing that, and I'll also be playing the Fairy Tale game or whenever that comes out.
The Fairy Tale game I might play.
The Fairy Tale game looks interesting, and I think that got pushed to August, right, or September?
If not later, yeah.
Yeah. So SAO game I'm gonna get, and me and Sam will most likely play that on Saturday since it comes out with SAO as well. So we'll be probably playing that as well because it looks fun.
So I'm gonna play it because, I play anime games. That's what I do. So
have you played World Seeker, L?
Oh yeah, One Piece World Seeker. Have you played any of the One Piece game? Burning Blood, One Piece Seeker, and I think there's another one.
I didn't play World Seeker. No, I didn't play World Seeker. I played Pirate Warriors.
That's the one, Pirate Warriors.
Pirate Warriors, those are okay. World Seeker.
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah.
World Seeker could have been better, but I feel like
World Seeker could have been a much better game.
Yeah, Pirate Warriors kind of holds like a little place in my heart, especially
those games are fun.
Yeah. I used to come home from school and play it with my brother every day.
Listen, World Seeker.
Yeah, but
Aaron, not bad. No,
I wish they.
No, so sorry about that. It's just that your artist Aaron said that World Seeker was bad. Is that story is god tier though? The story was god tier. It's just the gameplay.
Yeah, story is fun, but the gameplay boring as hell. How do you make a boring One Piece game?
Yeah, I know that's the thing. I wish we could have more open world sick anime games like that.
Which would be awesome. Yeah.
But this kind of scares me. Yeah, did you guys watch the PlayStation 5 announcement thing? Everything seemed like a bootleg Breath of the Wild, bro.
I'm okay with that though, because
leave Breath of the Wild alone. Breath of the Wild.
No. Copy that shit because it could be real good. It could be good.
No, leave Breath of the Wild alone.
Ratchet and Clank.
Where's that?
I want Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank looks amazing. I was a Ratchet and Clank fan when I was a kid, when I was a baby. So if I'm gonna get that in a PS5 open world like this, in a PS5 type of graphics, hell yeah, I'm gonna play that shit.
I don't know. Man.
I don't mind. They copy it. Good.
too much Breath of the Wild is too much Breath of the Wild, bro.
That's already going to be a Breath of the Wild too.
That's not possible. What you just said does not exist.
So on top of the Breath of the Wild we have, and all the carbon copies of Breath of the Wild, we're also going to get Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah,
which is the definitive Breath of the Wild, which is fine.
Which is a sequel.
But yay, too much Breath of the Wild, bro.
That's not a thing.
Soon, yeah.
That's like saying, "Oh man, I ate too much ice cream."
No,
not
but
possible.
no, it is. Well, no, actually, to be fair, it's not. But I'm telling you,
it's called diabetes.
We're gonna go in a loop in it, yeah. We're gonna get so many Breath of the Wild, yeah. We're just gonna loop that ground and go back to pixel gaming.
I'm okay with that.
All right,
it's gonna be like next gen gaming, PS6, Pac-Man, fam.
There won't be a PlayStation 6. I'm calling it now. It's okay.
What do you mean it won't be a PlayStation 6?
I mean, because after 2020, the world's gonna end.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot, bro.
Duh.
That's weird. That's weird. Just to hear PS6, it sounds weird. PS3, PS2, PS4, PS5, but PS6?
Sir, we're on the iPhone 12. I don't want to hear it.
That's true.
Yeah. I recently got this iPhone 11 and I fucking hate this phone. Like.
We're about to be on the iPhone 12. I don't even want to hear
they need to accommodate for this, bro. Because I'll be walking down the road, I'll be, oh yeah, what's the time? Oh yeah, my friend messaged me. Let me look. Oh, he doesn't know who I am.
I mean, well, if you walk around like that, yeah.
Yeah, I do walk around like this. I'm trying not to die.
Just swipe up and just put the passcode.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, let me pay my phone. I'm wearing the mask to protect myself.
The phone's like, I don't know. My phone blew to you. Like, I don't know you.
It's like my phone don't know who the hell I am, bro. Bro, wait, bro. This phone needs to wait till I get a trim. When I get a trim next, it's literally gonna be like, ain't you, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Who are you?
I done the face recognition thing when how I look now, like a grizzly bear. As soon as I get a trim, they'd be like, nah, bro. I've seen you at your worst. That ain't you, car. You know what I'm saying?
But cool question. You said before, like you're from the UK and you're British and everything, but is that your race? I'm not sure if we spoke about that. You don't have to answer if you don't want to answer.
And now, point.
LSF is an ideology. He doesn't have a race.
That's fine. I'm fine with that answer.
I think that's what your team was waiting for us to find out.
Yeah, it's because I asked because your team in the chat earlier, like about 15-20 minutes ago, told us to ask you. That's why I was like, wait, I forgot they told us to ask you something. So I was like,
LSF is an ideology, and they always get wound up. Everyone always gets wound up when I say that. They're like, bro, like, why do you keep calling yourself the ideology? That's just what it is, isn't it? Anyone can be LSF, fam. Unless they're racist, then no. Thank you. LSF.
Interesting.
Actually, there was one more question I forgot to ask you. What advice would you give to a new mangaka or an author that wants to get started into being a writer or a mangaka himself?
I don't want to seem generic, but just all I can say is go for it. I mean, you're probably sitting on an idea, and bro, don't just sit. I'm not saying rush into it. Don't jump into it 2 feet first, but start making plans to how you're going to do it. And to be honest, just connect with people that you see in the community. I mean, that's what I did. I connected with Patrick, and my DMs are always open to anyone that's trying to make something. I would never like shy anyone away, no matter how big or whatever shade of red gets. Like, I will always talk to people about how to get involved. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a writer, just make sure you find your artist in the right place. Like I said, sites like Upwork, they really work. And if you're an artist, like, don't give up. Like, drawing, bro. Like, your time will come. Like, 100% will come, even if it's not your own idea, someone else's idea. Like, don't be afraid to work with someone. You know what I'm saying? And so just keep on going and don't give up, really. Because I say in the UK, like, when I was young, I was like, yeah, I want to make a manga. But when I got to like university and stuff, it became harder to, and it was like I could have given up, and I didn't. So here I am now.
I like the answer.
Like that.
You may have a degree, but I've got 4K views on Webtoons.
I mean, who's really the winner here? So I mean, yeah, you're right.
Exactly. Yeah. But
that's a good answer.
And wait, one more thing. Have fun, fam. Like, it's gonna get stressful, but have fun, bro. It's fun, fam. You're creating your own world, bro. Like, what the hell is not fun about that? You can make whatever the hell you want to happen, fam. And that's in there, fam. A bit in there.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Phantom Thieves went into LSF's heart, they'd die.
What? Wait. Die in a good or bad way?
Good way.
Okay, I don't get that, but I'm gonna take that compliment. So
I'm like, you sure? You sure?
Persona 5 reference for any of you who watch, you'll know.
I'm a massive Persona 5. My temple's a good place, fam.
Yes.
That we know.
Oh yeah, because they're this is guess what, Ray? I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming.
All right, thank you everybody for watching the Anime Lane podcast.
And that's the show. Yeah.
Oh man. They'd get swiped. Yeah, the Phantom Thieves would get swiped. Sorry about that, bro.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. So should we get started on our Tower of God season 1 review?
I mean, if you can call it a review, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be mostly all of us bashing on Rachel, but we're gonna have to talk about the overall season.
I mean, well, the people have watched me watch it, so I mean, like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a famous manager in a football manager in the UK who says, "I prefer not to talk. If I talk, I'm in big trouble." That's what he says. But if Jose Mourinho was to talk, he'd say "fuck Rachel" as well. So.
And by the way, I just gotta say, for those sports fans in the soccer league or in the football league, I love y'all league. The English league did well this past week. I gotta say.
Well, what team do you support, bro? Be careful with your answer as well. This is serious, bro.
We talk later about that.
Tell me right now, fam.
Top 3 in the English league, I'd say.
Real Madrid. Can't have a top 3. You can't have. You just a top 3 in the English league. Madrid is Spanish.
Like I said, we talk off air because I have a couple. I don't have one.
What the hell? What do you just go out saying? I have multiple women. I don't just have one. I
have shirts. I have shirts that I represent. I have shirts that represent them. I don't choose. I don't choose one. I like what I like.
Bro?
I mean, he asked you a question, so I mean,
bro, are you crazy? I can't just support Arsenal and one day be like, you know what, fam? Fuck Arsenal. I support Tottenham, fam. You don't do that. You don't do that, bro.
Yeah, be loyal to your team.
Exactly, because you guys don't know the history. There's Arsenal and Tottenham, which are both North London, yeah. And you know when you guys watch sports, oh yeah, look how competitive. No, fuck that, fam. We want to kill these man.
I mean, look, by association, I'm a Villa fan, so I can't talk. So
you're an Aston Villa fan.
I'm a Villa fan.
I'm sorry, bro.
That's the only team sporting match I've ever been to. So,
bro, I am mad sorry, fam.
You know what? It was fine. It was cold as hell, but it was fine. It was okay.
Nah, man, I'm sorry. You deserve better, bro. If you ever need support, bro, my DMs are open, innit?
If I had to choose, I have a shirt from that I could put them out Manchester United.
Oh, go away, man. What do you mean Manchester United, bro?
Is that
you know what? Yeah.
That's a bandwagon team. That's like the Cowboys.
Yeah, but
it's not me. It's more of what I was raised. As much as that, me and my brother don't have the best relationship. I used to watch him. Watch soccer. Watch the English league and the Spanish league. So whatever he supported and whatever people he would tell me about the players and everything, and there's tactics, what they do, and then I will root with him. So I kind of was engraved to go follow his footsteps. And he liked Manchester. He liked Real Madrid. He also liked a couple of people, but it's kind of hard to choose because I like a couple. But if I had to choose right now, top of my head, Manchester United.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I mean, I'm coming out to you guys on a serious level. For about 23 years now, I've been an Arsenal fan, and this has been very ups and downish. I mean, it's very. Yeah, you guys probably don't understand why I'm telling you guys like this right now, because coming out as an Arsenal fan in this day and age, the banter era we call it, is horrible.
Arsenal's a good team.
Arsenal is not a good team. We are shit. We are a disgrace to football.
They are a good team to an extent. They do their best.
The only reason I was saying that.
Remember, you're talking to a Villa fan. So
but to be fair, with Villa have been shit for a good while. It's in your
for a long time.
For a long time. For I think a good 10 years right now at the moment.
Yeah, well, longer than that.
I'm about to say longer than that.
Yeah, longer. But
Arsenal and Man United, they were fallen giants. Like when I look back to Arsenal and Man United, those games used to define who wins the trophy, big man. Now Arsenal and Man United defines who gets bantered on Twitter, fam. Fallen Kings.
Yeah, it's been rough for Arsenal, dude. Those last 2 matches, rough.
Wait, no, we won the last 2. It was the 2 before that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the 2 before that.
I'm behind. Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 before that. But
as much as I don't talk about it on Twitter or social media, but I do watch soccer on my own time, and plus I check the highlights because I don't have time to check I don't have time to check that 90-minute match. So sometimes I check the highlights what happened. So I'll be like, damn, Arsenal, yeah, they're good, but damn, yeah, they're bad before. So I'll be like, come on,
James,
try to keep it consistent.
James, you hit in there very slightly. Like, what team do you support, bro? Don't think I didn't.
Arsenal.
Manchester.
You're an Arsenal fan as well.
I did not know that.
Oh shit! Well, James, man, listen, bro. I know shit's rough, man. Like, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on, bro, like, man's hearing it. Yeah, bro, I can understand. It's rough, man. It's rough.
I did not know that, James. Huh, interesting.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Did we get here?
The sad wagon. When we were
life questions.
How did we get? What was the question?
Not really a question. It was more of a statement on my end because I know that you're from the UK and about the English league and everything. So I want to give that props to the I like the league. So I want to give that because I know currently we have some UK fans right now. So I want to reach out saying that hey, as much as I don't talk about it on Twitter, I do watch the English league and the Spanish league and everything. So I want to say that if you ever want to talk about sports, I'm all with it because I also do watch wrestling with Sam. So I want to say that I'm still a sports fan, so if y'all want to talk about some soccer, just hit me up or some football, because I do have that Spanish accent to go.
Yes,
football!
I love that. I like good. Keep that up, bro. Don't be calling no fucking soccer fan, bro. Fucking.
That's here in America only, but yeah. Sorry about the sports tangent. We don't really do that much here, but sorry about the sports tangent.
I think that's the first time it's ever happened on this show.
Well, mate, it's not. It wouldn't be an English podcast. I mean, it wouldn't be an English person on the podcast without a bit of footy, mate. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm sorry about that, guys. It was a quick tangent. Sorry about that.
So
but Sam,
continuing to hate on Rachel. Yes, I think that we're up to that point.
Oh yeah, because I said Jose Mourinho would say fuck Rachel. Yeah, bro.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. See, here's that sports reference. That got me to that tangent right there.
Bro, listen, listen. I will tell you, man, right now, I've hated a lot of fucking anime characters, fam. I've hated a lot, bro. Sometimes I even get pleasure of doing it. I take no pleasure, not that type of pleasure. I take no pleasure in hating on Rachel, bro. I actually just generally hate her, fam. I fucking just despise her and what she stands for. I just hate this person, fam. If I could ever headlock a cartoon person, she'd be the first one.
So I will say that at the end, I realized that I'm going to love to hate this character. And I'm okay with that. Like, I like that when a series gives me a legitimate reason to hate a character, but like, I hate them. It's not because they're annoying. Like, it's just, no, I just legitimately hate her. It's not that she's the spear hero. You know what I'm saying? So
she ain't that princess.
No. She's not the spear hero. I hated the spear hero. That's different. Like he was just annoying as hell. But Rachel, we hate her because of how terrible she is.
Rachel is just a poor man's Griffith.
Oh no.
That's all she is, a poor man's Griffith. Like Griffith was actually on smoke, maybe too much smoke because he shouldn't have done something. But I'm saying, bro, like I hate Griffith, but it's like Griffith, I could be like, bro, I hate Griffith, but I would never say it to his face. Rachel, if I saw her in person, I'd be like, Rachel, man, fuck you, bro. What's your problem, bro? And she'd want to kill me as well, but she can't. She can't, and that will wind her up so much more.
Man, so I mean, look, I'll be honest. Tower God overall really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the series. It's got really, really, really good potential. Like, from what I hear, it's great. Like, but I feel like I think the icing on the cake was the animation style. I love the style of the animation in this. The animation sold. It had to been like animated, I guess, regularly. I don't know if I would have liked it as much. It had a different look, which gave it a different feel. And not to mention, like, the music slapped all the way through the series. The music was great. And so I was like, I really enjoyed Tower God. Like, and I said it the last episode. There was only one episode that I did not like, and that's because the pacing was horrible.
What episode was that?
I think it was like 7,
6 or 7.
I think episode 7 or 8, like one of those.
I think it was 6, 7 or 8. It's because the pacing was so out of whack, and I was like, "What is this?"
But that's the thing. Like when you look at it, like because we're so used to Japanese animes and manga adaptation pacing, some of the pacing in Korean manhwas are completely different. Like,
yep,
the pacing is completely like it's like if you ever try to read like a British comic like Dennis the Menace or something. Try read the pacing in that. I don't know why I said Dennis the Menace.
For me,
I heard that name in a long time, but yeah,
I would say this just to add a bit to what Ray is saying is that for the anime just to be 13 episodes for Tower of God, and for me reading the first 5 chapters of Tower of God webtoon, I am enjoying the webtoon slightly more, but if I have to see entertainment value and animation is more of the anime. It's just that the director, I don't know if the director choice or the team, but the way they chose to imply stuff more and I have explicitly said for the audience, like me, I understood what the director was trying to do and have a lot of things implied for us, the watchers and readers, to know what we're watching about the first 13 episodes. But the first first 5 chapters in the webtoon, it explicitly said a lot more about the characters Bomb, the princess, he died, and also Rachel, of what Rachel meant to Bomb in the first 5 chapters and what it meant in the first 13 episodes. It didn't really give that or explanation for a lot of people. That's where it turned off some people that I know as my friends and everything. So it makes sense, but at the same time, I still enjoy it for what it was, and I get it for why some people it didn't really grow on them too fast.
Yeah, I mean, we have to look at it as in Tower of God, God of High School, Noblesse, and all these other webtoon series get made into animes. They're all pretty much guinea pigs, like testers for what people's reception for them are going to be, which is why they're only getting 13 episodes. It's like they have to prove that they can be something. And as long as we support it as an anime, I think like further on we're gonna get like longer versions of them and all of that good stuff there. So so that probably should help with the pacing a lot more.
Right. So I mean, but there were some really big plot points that were left out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. 100%. 100%.
So like when people go back to read like James Fraser, it's like when you go back and read, there's some really big plot points that they just left out, and they were very simple things. There's one very important line that's set to a knock that is like completely left out, and I was like, wait.
Exactly. That's the thing.
It would have changed the tone of the entire situation she was in.
Yeah, that's the thing about season 1 of Tower of God. It was very like Hunter x Hunterish, like Togashi, like very, very like dialogue heavy on some of the points. And it's like they removed that because they didn't want people to get bored with dialogue and stuff, which I can understand. Yeah. I mean, everyone's raving about it and that, and then
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I think the differences were made because they wanted to make sure people stayed invested and they didn't want to bog people down with too much dialogue. Yeah. I think Tower of God is a better binge than watching it week to week. So if you've never seen it, binge the whole thing right now. Not sure if the dub is finished, but watch it in dub if you prefer that. I think you'd really enjoy it. I love the. You don't like the dub?
I don't like dub in general, bro.
It has to be.
That's all right
for me to get into the dub.
Unless it's Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, just saying that.
But I love the score. The score is really good. I like the fight choreography. I love how unique the animation is. I think the biggest thing is just the pacing. So binge it. I hope they do a better job with the pacing in season 2, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, and plus season 2, I think the reason why they animated it the way that they did and stuff is because it was to match what was like the charm of season 1 and Tower of God in the webtoon was the bad drawings, fam. That is one of the charms to it, fam. Yeah. That's why people people loved it because of that as well. It was like, oh yeah, look how shit this thing's drawn, guys. Just sick though.
And the thing with Rachel, I also hate Rachel, but I knew she was going to be that character from the first episode.
Yeah.
Because
really?
Yeah, because I mean, the moment that she left Bomb, the way that she did it, you knew that she was a very, very selfish character. Yeah. So when she does more selfish things, why would I be surprised that she's a selfish character that only thinks about herself? Why would I be surprised?
But the thing is, I get where she's coming from as a story standpoint and as a human and as a person that wants to feel special, as a person that don't feel any type of love or any person like that. I get where she's coming from because any human, anybody want to feel special in the world. But when you're willing to drop people, like for her to drop bomb, for her to even let bomb go out of the water and things like that. That's something that you are lower than scum, and that's something that even Kakashi said it in the first training arc when Naruto and Sasuke like told him that if you don't even leave your friends behind, that's more than you are worth lower than scum. And that's something to me that Rachel even that's what he done, let Rachel go up the tower, because he was curious to see how much is she willing to go. But I like he done because he knows that Bomb will get stronger if she does that to him, and that's why he was very grandmaster of this aspect to the story.
Yeah, she's a complete bitch. I'm just not surprised by it at all.
Fair enough.
She is.
Yeah, like there was nothing special about Rachel at all, and we knew that she wanted the spotlight. She wanted to be the main attention. Everything that Bond has, she wanted for herself, and now like she took that opportunity. She took it from Bond, and now like we're gonna have the viewers, the watchers, gonna have to expect a very big payback. That's gonna have to happen.
I'm curious to how that's gonna be. Like, I'm curious to know how Bomb is gonna get Kun racking them back to his side and everything. Like, how's that gonna go? Because right now, them at the moment believe that he's no more. So I'm really curious to see how that goes at the end of for season 2. Because I'm really curious to see how does that can develop.
I just think that she's just gonna be even more selfish, and she doesn't care who she has to like kill off for her to reach the top of the tower, or to be even higher in heights. She is written really well where you come to really hate her. Same way with Game of Thrones with Joffrey. Like, he's been written pretty well where people like loves to hate him so much and stuff like that.
But Joffrey had power. I think Rachel is the embodiment. I think Rachel pisses me off. This is the first time I've seen white privilege in manga.
You got Ray thinking like, well, you got Ray thinking like realistic.
Facts. I think that's why she annoys me so much, because I actually know you can actually see personality traits of Rachel in real life.
Dude, like, you're so right. It's like, oh yeah, of course I should be at the top of the tower. Of course.
Exactly. Like with Griffith, and all of them, man, there, you're like, bro, man, them ain't sacrifice.
You are 1000% right. She is white privilege personified.
So she is like, that's the first time I've seen white privilege in manga. And it's like, she
is white privilege personified. I want to have what he has. I should have what he has. I should have the power. I should be special.
Ignoring how much Bam had to work to get to where he is, bro.
How he went from nothing.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That's the thing why it annoys me so much, is because I can literally, I go to anime to escape reality. I watch Tower of God, and she just wagging that white privilege in my face.
Damn,
get out of here, Rachel, bro. Fuck you. Fuck everything you stand for. If you was in real life, you would have been cancelled by now. We would have found your job address, and you wouldn't even be around.
I never saw it like that. You're right. I have to agree. Never saw like that. You made all of us just be like, wow, you're right.
You know what? Maybe I should be a reviewer, because I'm actually kind of sick like that.
I mean, it's the company that you're in right now. I understand. I get it.
I mean, if you guys are ever looking for a fifth guy in it, with a bit of British twang and that, just let me know, bro. Man's here all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, anytime, dude. You are invited anytime.
Absolutely.
That warms my heart.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's enough about Rachel. I mean, Tower God's great. I think we all liked it, but Rachel.
More to come.
Well,
but Tower of God, time to sit down, because 6th of July, it's time.
Got a high school.
So for those that are curious, check out our Twitter, check out our description for what we're covering this summer season. Dre is covering Got a High School webtoon, so that'll be coming out Monday morning, Monday afternoon is when we'll be having it out. So definitely check that out. We're excited. We'll definitely be covering Black Clover anime once it's back. That's definitely will be exciting to talk about. I'll be covering it. Will we be discussing on the podcast? I don't know. That depends on Ray and James if they want to talk about it. But okay, James will. Ray is a whole different set, even though he said it last week that he will.
That's right, I did. So I guess I got to do it because I keep my word, unlike some people on this podcast. So
I'll be like, oh god, that was a hiccup. Sorry. I just hiccuped out of nowhere, but like, when you normally get a warning, it just happened.
Yeah.
So sorry.
That happens. No worries.
But no, Hey, thank you so much for coming and being on the show.
Oh yeah.
For real.
All right, bro. No, thank you, man, for having me, bro. This is fun, bro. I've enjoyed myself. Like you, man, know that I'm actually I almost just said something I shouldn't have said, but you know, sometimes in some interviews and that, you know, like they're not as.
I mean, we are a very good interview show. We're very interview friendly.
This is like the most fun that I've had and stuff. I mean, not to discredit anyone else. I mean, I love Black Anime Podcast and them man.
They're all great, but the shout out to them. But I mean, I know that we're the best.
Oh no, I'm not picking. I'm just saying that this was very.
I mean, I love them, but I'm just gonna say, I mean, we're the best. I mean, we're like, remember that competitive spirit you talked about with Pat and them?
No.
You could tell us later off air, just like you ask us something off air as well, and we kind of chose.
You can say that we're the best.
I am not discrediting my guys. Shout out to Black Anime Podcast. Shout out to Manga.
I know you're wearing sunglasses. I know you're blinking right there. I know you're blinking at us.
We know you're doing wink. So no worries, we got you.
How have I got myself involved in the Great Anime Podcast Wars, bro? I'm just trying to shout out my guys. You know what I'm saying?
I love it so much. But speaking of shout outs, I want you to shout out everywhere people can find everything Shade of Red.
I'll put the link tree in the chat again.
There we go. The link tree's in the chat. See, Vash, you might as well be part of the management team, bro.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
No. If you're willing to work for free, fam.
Don't tell him that, because then he'll spoil everything online for free.
Oh yeah, Vash can have his own room, but yeah. As I was saying,
hey! You can't say that because Pat gave us a bit of the chapters before it's public, and I haven't spoiled nothing, and I have read almost all of them.
You're itching to though. I can see it. Fam.
No.
You're itching, bro.
No.
But as I was saying before, you guys violently twisted my words. I mean, some podcasts you watch them and where the interviews and then you know it's not that interesting, but like this was like very, very engaging. You know, it's more than just an interview. That's why I was trying to say I didn't want to discredit anything else that I'd been on at all. Anything else?
So we're the best. I get it, but no, seriously, Shade of Red, absolutely. I think I'm saying this not just as a person who has read it and has reviewed it, but I'm saying this as a person who enjoys anime and manga. If you enjoy good stories, fantastic character design, and plot that is going to absolutely hook you, I need you to go to Webtoons, download the app, create an account, subscribe to Shade of Red. Do this, do yourself a favor, and let's talk about it. I'm telling you right now, it is such a good time. I really enjoy this series, and I think it's got incredible potential. So, for real, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you again for having me, bro. Thank you so much. And like I said, man, I'm gonna keep on tuning in. Like I will never forget like what you guys have done as well, especially with the whole Patreon thing. You guys still need to send me the link for yours so I can come through and subscribe as well.
And yes, Aaron, you're also invited again next time.
Yes, too. Next time. Like I said, Aaron, I'm sorry that you weren't here because yes.
You know what? Yeah, I think Aaron should have a whole thing by himself, man. Like without me, bro. I think you should have. I personally think that you guys should have Aaron on, just him.
Well, Aaron, you're open invitation, my friend. Whenever you're feeling good, let us know. We'll get you in there. Trust me.
Yeah, Aaron. It'll be fun for me to shout in the sidelines. You don't give any spoilers this time. Even though Aaron's very tight-lipped, you should have seen him on the manga on the Black Anime Podcast. Yeah, they asked me a question. I was literally about to answer it. Aaron was like, "Next question." I was like,
Don't be like me and Sam. If we do ever do something, I'll be about to talk and so be like, next question. We're good. Next question. I'll be like, okay.
So
I'll just take
yeah.
So that's how it is.
Honestly, as I was saying, you guys continue doing what you're doing as well, man.
Thank you.
You guys are honestly a wholesome group. You guys are all nice. You're all very connected with each other.
I tell people all the time, we got lucky as hell with this group. Like we got very lucky with this group here.
I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back 10 years later and I've heard, Vash has done this and he's upset me now. Because I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Sorry, Vash. I just have to pick you.
I'm just gonna drop kick him in his chest and everything will be fine.
No. I just have to say Vash because he says he changes football teams like he changes shirts. So I don't want to hear that he's like took one of your wives or something in the future or something crazy like. I don't want to hear that you guys have done anything like that. So I want to see you guys continue growing, man. Honestly, and I'll be here to support anyway, man.
And we're gonna be there to support you all the way through.
Yeah, hopefully one day you guys are reviewing my anime one day, and hopefully James isn't looking.
I told you the first few pages that I saw it, I was like, this is going to be an incredible anime, and I stand by that. I stand by it.
Yeah, thank you. Honestly, but sometimes even with James, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
look at that. Look at that.
Oh, great.
I tell you, I rep my league, and also this is just to represent my country here. Let's go.
Okay, that's a nice shirt to be fair.
That is a nice shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I wish you had as good a taste in shoes as you do in shirts, but whatever.
I do have good taste.
No, but as I was saying, with people like James here, like sometimes James will read the story and he'll be like, "Oh, well, if you dissect it, he meant this," and I'll be looking, I'll be like, "Yeah, man, that's definitely what I meant. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Exactly what I meant. I'm a genius. I'm a genius." But yeah, no, honestly,
you know what? I am a genius.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to see you guys. I want to see you guys make it as well. I swear to God, if I did have an anime, I'd go to the anime production company. I'd be like, listen, just let them have the first teaser. Give it to anime lady. Give it to them, bro. Give it to them, honestly. So.
By the way, I called dibs on reacting to Shade of Red.
Oh,
if that happens.
We can all react to it. We can all go on here and cuss my anime opening. We can all
James.
Suck it, nerds.
Son of a bitch. And the Shade of Red.
You took the girl. You took the anime.
I will not have it.
No, listen.
I'm just saying. I'm the most forward thinking. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, James. By then, hopefully the website of Kara Spoilers and Anime Lately and everything, you could review Shade of Red. Still something.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we should all do a live stream. Yeah, watch the first episode of Shade of Red and be like, you know, that pacing was shit. Like that.
If you know what's great, If you know what's great, we cannot get copyright because you're the creator, so you can make sure we don't get copyright for it.
You don't get copyright. Oh, you crazy? I'll probably still get copyright. I'll probably get copyrighted by my own company, fam. You know what I'm saying? It'll be horrendous, fam. Marketing team will kill me, fam. Marketing team will kill me.
I can't wait. All right, Sam, take us home, Sam.
All right,
thank you guys. Good intro, best outro. Let me hear it. I'm gonna mute myself just for this.
Mute myself.
Okay, Sam? Guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. Ray, James, can we have your plugs real quick?
My friend James, take it away.
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Careful, the number 4 spoilers. Find me out over there. I'm doing a bunch of reaction and review videos for TV shows, movies. If you want to find everything else that I do, all the podcasts on the C4S Podcast Network, head over to careful4spoilers.com. Check us out over there.
Absolutely. Can I give a spoiler for what might be coming up next? I mean, I heard that he might be watching some No, I'm not going to spoil it because I'm not Vash. Anyway, my name is Ray Apollo, RayAPOLLO, and you can find me on just about any platform, but I want you to focus on 3 places, all right? Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and follow me on YouTube, and that's RayAPOLLO. Of course, you can see me on the Anime Lately channel reacting to some of your favorite anime, soon to be God of High School. But I also play a lot of video games on Twitch. I talk about a lot of video games on YouTube, and I put a lot of deck memes on Twitter. I mean, but it's always about anime, baby. So if you want to talk about anime, come holler at your boy.
Yep.
Sam?
No plugs from you? You sure?
Oh, no. Well, for me, I was going to say, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And rate us that 5-star if you want to hear your name and shout out. Fun Ray. So if you definitely want to hear that shout out, definitely. And let us know if you did. Tweet at us. Let us know, hey, I just wrote a review. And then check the DM us. Anything like that, go to our Discord. Let us know. And we'll check it out for you. And follow me everywhere at Legend Vash, Twitter, IG, Facebook, MySpace, AIM, wherever you find it. To definitely find me out there. Still exists. And I think that definitely check out what James does, because me and Ray are there sometimes. We'll be in the future. We're planning stuff out. So definitely check that out. Sam, take it away.
Thank you guys for listening to the best podcast it's like there. So hope you had a good one. You can follow me on Sam the Manga Man. And thank you guys always as always. Peace.
Wait, do I say goodbye?
No.
Yeah, say
You
bye.
have to.
Oh,
Say
okay.
bye.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. Read Shade of Red, read God Punch, read Grey, all of that. Safe.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, before we end,
Can
you say one thing for me?
Yeah.
Can you say where's the lamb sauce?
Where's the what?
Say where's the lamb sauce. Say it.
Where's the lamp sauce?
That's close enough. I love it.
What did I just say?
You know Gordon Ramsay?